Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is January 22nd. It is Wednesday, and we are going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests here today. Every Wednesday, we do a chart request video. If you guys are new, you can enter your chart requests throughout the week in the chart request thread. You can see we have quite a few names we are going to be covering today. We got Microsoft, we got AVAX, we got BBAI. AI stocks doing very, very well today. We got XLM, ADA. We got Target, we got SEI, Algorand, BABA, Meta, we got Ethereum, we got Millennia, Trump, and XRP. That Trump release was last week. That was wild. We'll take a look at that today. Rivian, Apple, Ada Cardano, Google, TEM. That was that Nancy Pelosi play, QNT, and some more names here. We got Jasmy, Apple, Fubu. Okay, lots of good names, lots of good requests here in today's video. We're going to be taking a look at all these and looking for setups today. If you guys are new, we use a very specific set of trading rules. If you guys are new to trading, I'd highly recommend coming up with your own strategy, your own plan, and sticking to it. Okay, 90% of traders these days actually fail in the markets, and it is because their lack of discipline and their lack of having an actual plan. So our plan, our trading plan here on this channel is that we are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. When I talk about the monthly and daily chart, I am talking about these charts up here. So there's a daily and there's a monthly chart. It's very important that you guys don't misinterpret these for these ones down here. We use the charts up here on TradingView. If you guys don't have a TradingView account, it is just tradingview.com. I also have the links to all the resources that will be used inside this video. Right over here in the Trading Apps tab, you can start a TradingView account for free by clicking on this link right here inside of the Discord. That Discord link is in the description and pinned in the comments section below. So once again, guys, we are not day traders. We're not trying to get rich quick here. We are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. Green means buy, red means sell. Okay, you guys can see these red and green dots down here on my chart. Okay, you can see this green dot came in 2023. I'm on a chart of Bitcoin. We're on the monthly chart because the monthly chart is king. Okay, this dot right here came in January of 2023 for Bitcoin when the price was $18,000 to $19,000. Okay, it went up for 6 months, pulled back for a couple months, gave you another dot right here in October of 2023 at 26,000, and then it gave you another dot recently. The most recent one was in November at around 64,000. The price is now sitting at 103. So the first rule that we follow here is well, obviously there's 3 before this one, but this one is very important that we only buy assets that have this green dot on the monthly chart. So the monthly chart just tells us the direction of where the trend is. Okay, as traders, we want to trade with the trend. Therefore, we want to trade when things are going up and not down. Things are going up when the last dot is green here on the monthly. As you can see, this thing plays out over and over and over again. So the first thing we're looking for on a monthly chart, okay, the first thing we're looking for in a trade is a green dot on the monthly chart. Okay, it will never be on my watch list that you guys are looking at here. We drop a watch list every single Saturday, but it will never be on this list unless this dot is green on the monthly. Okay, you can see BA, this is Boeing, green dot on the monthly. Snapchat actually doesn't have one. AI, green dot on the monthly. Okay, Link, green dot on the monthly. So about 90% of the names on my watch list, 95, maybe 98% of the names on my watch list have that green dot on the monthly. That absolutely needs to be on the chart if we are looking to buy it. Okay, the rule after that, so when you get that green dot on the monthly, what we're doing is we're then zooming into the daily chart. So when you guys think of these charts, right, a monthly chart, each one of these bars is 1 month's worth of time. Okay, 1 month's worth of price action. Here's October, here's November, here's December, January, February, March. Okay, so the daily chart is every day is every one of these candles is 1 day's worth of price action. So if you think about it, there's 30 days, 30 of these daily candles in 1 monthly candle. So what we're looking for on the daily chart is a green dot in or around the golden zone. And the golden zone is just this Fibonacci retracement tool right here. I call it the golden zone. This is an indicator that I created. If you guys don't have the red and green dots or anything you see on my screen, you guys can come over here to the trading indicator tab, click on this link, and everything will load in just a couple of clicks into your chart where you guys can start using the same exact tools. But again, the golden zone is just the area where we like to buy. We want to buy in or around the golden zone as long as that monthly dot is green on the chart. Okay, so those are the pullbacks we're looking for. I don't own Bitcoin right now because we're too far off of the golden zone. This is normally where I'd probably be looking to take profits on something like Bitcoin. But something like Polkadot, you could see it's right in the golden zone. And what color is the dot on the monthly? It's green. Okay, Boeing, again, green. It's around the golden zone. Okay, the green dots down here on the daily are the ones that are way more accurate, especially than these ones up here. So think of this like a fear and greed index. People are fearful down here and they're greedy up here. We just got the monthly dot there on Boeing last month in December, so we've been watching this ever since, and we are looking to enter on these green dots now that we have that monthly dot confirmation. So we just got the dot right here Friday. That's when we took the entry on Boeing. It's up, I think it's up around 5% right now, but the move looks like it's just getting started. So again, with the rules, I have an equation for you guys. The buying strategy is the monthly green dot plus a daily green dot in or around the golden zone equals buy. So once again, the first thing we look for is a monthly chart. Okay, if it has the monthly green dot, wonderful. We are then zooming into the daily. We're waiting for a nice pullback that we got on Boeing, and we're looking for an entry based on the daily green dot. Okay, and when we buy on these green dots, we don't go all in. We have a rule where we only allocate 5 to 10% of our total portfolio at a time. Okay, so if you have a $10,000 portfolio, let me just do this for reference because this is very important, guys. I see a lot of people just getting over positioned in a lot of names. Okay, we only allocate 5 to 10% of our portfolios on the green dots on the daily because we could be wrong, right? The strategy is by all means not 100%. I think it's anywhere from 80 to 85% accurate if you're checking all the boxes. But say you have a $10,000 portfolio, you should not be investing more than 10%, okay? So you should not be investing more than $1,000 if your total portfolio is $10,000. So whatever your portfolio is, right? If you have a $100,000 portfolio, all you got to do is type in your total portfolio and multiply it by either 0.1, okay? And that will give you 10%, or you multiply it by 0.05, which is 5%. So whatever position size you decide to take. I personally like going in 5% increments. So you can see a $100,000 portfolio, $5,000 is 5% of a $100,000 portfolio. So I would not be looking to enter if I was using a 5% allocation more than $5,000 if my account was $100,000. So you guys, everyone's account is different. Again, you just take your total portfolio size. So again, let's use 100,000 as example. Everybody's different. Okay, if you don't want to exceed more than 5% on one trade, which is a great practice to have, just multiply it by 0.05 and you'll get 5%. Okay, if you want to do 10%, it's just 0.1. I'm sorry, 5,000, let's say 50,000 times 0.1, which would be 10% of 50,000, which is $5,000. Okay, so make sure you guys are using that 5 to 10% allocation rule. I know that's kind of some boring math, but it's very, very important. Okay, not to just go all in on the first dot that you see. You want to add here, okay, and then add it. You can always add again on the green dots. If you look at some of these cryptos I've been holding, like Chainlink here. Okay, look at this. Chainlink popped off, right? It went way up over the golden zone. Again, we're not looking to buy outside of the golden zone. We want to buy in the golden zone. This right here was a great entry on Chainlink at $20. Okay, and you had another opportunity to add it right here in January at another $20 price point. So you could have added 5 to 10% here, added 5 to 10% here. Now we're ripping. Now we're on the way. Okay, so don't go all in on the first dot that you see. You want to add in increments of 5 to 10%. So that equation is, again, monthly green dot plus daily green dot in or around the golden zone equals buy in a 5 to 10% allocation. Okay, and you have to determine what that 5 to 10% allocation is. Once again, do not just go all in on the first daily dot that you get. Okay, if you want to use the all-in strategy, trade the monthly charts, but it is not a good practice to do if you are trying to do this legitimately because, again, nothing is 100%, and if you're wrong, okay, that could hurt if you're overextended in the portfolio. 9 out of 10 times when I don't feel good about a position that I have on, guys, it's because I have too much in the position. I'm over positioned. That's normally when I don't feel good about a trade. Okay, so if you're not feeling good about some of your trades, most likely you have too much in that position. Reduce your position to 5 to 10% increments. Again, you can always add. You can add 5% here. You can add 5% here. Now you have a 10% of your total portfolio in the name that you're buying. Okay, so once again, buying the green dots down here when the wave is down here inside of the golden zone, just like you see here on Link. That's been a really nice move so far. I think I'm up like 15% on Chainlink, and I'm not looking to sell till I get that red dot. Okay, so the selling strategy is to sell on the daily or monthly red dots, or when the stochastic RSI, which is this light blue line here, comes up here and touches the white dotted line. Okay, so I'm personally on Link. I'm waiting for a red dot here to sell my position. I think this thing has a little bit more juice back to 30. We'll see here in the next couple of days. But again, I'm bullish on the name because the last dot is green. As long as the last dot is green on the monthly, guys, you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. It's okay to take profits on the way up if you're looking at a daily chart based on the red dots. Like this would have been a good time to take profits on Chainlink. So the last thing I want to show you guys is the cheat sheet over here. The reason we use this golden zone, okay, to time our entries here is because we use this as a mean. Okay, the mean is another word for the average, and you can see that's the dotted line down here on the cheat sheet. So we want to buy in or around the mean. Okay, the mean is just the average price. Okay, so we don't want to buy way up off of the mean like you saw Chainlink back here in December. Look how far off the mean it was. You can see up here at $31, it was 28% off of that golden zone. Okay, 28% means we're way up here. Okay, if you see that extension way off of the golden zone, this is just our reference point, right? And if you guys don't know what the golden zone is, I'd highly recommend coming over to the trading course right here. I have 2 videos you guys can watch to learn more about the Fibonacci retracement tool. It is one of the most popular used tools among traders. Okay, but this video right here, the golden zone, and also this video right here, this is not me, but this is some guy on the internet that I think explains the Fibonacci retracement tool better than anybody on the internet, and I've watched quite a few videos on it, and this video is a very, very good explainer. So I got about 7 videos over here in the free trading course if you guys want to check those out. That link is in the description and pinned in the comment section below. But again, that trading course is right here in the trading course tab. I'd recommend checking out these 2 to learn more about the Fibonacci retracement tool. So that's the strategy, guys. Again, we're 1 to 6 months out on these positions. I always like to cover that just to let you guys know at least what we're looking for here as we cover your guys' chart requests. I'm going to be going over all these for you guys, so we might be here for a little bit, but I guarantee you there are probably some really good setups inside of this request thread. We always get a couple, sometimes more than a handful of them throughout the video. So if we can get this video to 150 likes today, guys, I will give away 100 XRP. We gave away 100 XRP, I believe it was last week. And you can see right there, that was sent to the winner. The winner was right here, Okie Joe. Congratulations for winning last week. If we can get this video now to 150 likes here on YouTube, I will gladly give away another 100 XRP to somebody over here inside the Discord. So smash the like. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you're getting some value out of these videos and growing every day. So with that being said, let's go to the chart request thread. Let's start here up at the top from Mufasa for QBTS. QBTS, I believe, is a quantum computing stock. So the first thing, again, we check is the monthly chart. The monthly chart is green. Therefore, we are on the daily looking for setups. That one actually has a green dot popping off today. So if you wanted to play this, what I would do is set a stop loss right there at 580 on today's dot. And that was just called out here today on Wednesday. Once again, you want to make sure 570 is going to hold. If that thing explodes back up here to all-time highs, you're talking about $10 to $11, which is around a 70 to 80% move. I like this one. I would buy it today, and I'd use that stop loss right there at 570 on QBTS. Let's take a look at MARA. MARA. First thing we're looking at is what? The monthly chart. You can see we got a monthly red dot showing up here on the stock of MARA. I still think this one's okay with that red dot. Again, the dot hasn't closed yet. We just really want to make sure that 1770 holds. Okay, 1770 holds. You want that to absolutely hold. So that needs to be your stop loss. Our entry should have been right here on the 2nd at around 1750, and also right here on Wednesday the 15th. That was about a week ago, again, at around 1750. So if you were entering on these dots, you're already up around 15 to 20% at the moment. Okay, so I would just be holding, watching for a red dot, and watching to make sure 1758 holds. As long as the last dot remains green, you don't have to worry, right? If a red dot pops up, obviously you need to make a decision. But 1750 is a huge level for Mara. We got HNT, or I'm sorry, yeah, HNT. This one had a lawsuit last week, so I ended up getting stopped out at like $4.20. It's looking like it's bouncing now. I just never like to invest in stuff that is under investigation. Somebody dropped the news inside of the Discord that they were under investigation for something by the SEC. I personally never like to chance it with that stuff because you just never know what can happen. That is ultimately what made me decide to sell here on this red dot. Again, I got stopped out around 420. It's sitting at 450 right now. So I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that they're under investigation. That's a pretty ugly red candle too, though. So personally, I would be a seller of this name, and I would use a stop loss if you're in it, if you want to chance it at around 390. If 390 breaks, I would sell it. But again, I was out on this red dot there on Monday when I entered my position. I entered right here on Thursday at around around $4.80 to $5. I can't remember what it was, but again, I got stopped out because of the red dot and that news passing that they were under investigation. So I think there's some better names to own than names that are under investigation right now. That doesn't mean this thing can't go back up, but again, it's under investigation. So if they get sued for whatever, or they have to take their servers down, right? Who knows? No one ever really knows what's going to happen. And I don't normally ever see crypto companies get sued. So I just thought that was very odd news that passed over here in the Discord. Someone dropped a link, and again, they're under investigation. So I'd be careful on HNT. MIR, this is Miron Technologies. So that had a nice bounce here off the green dot on Wednesday. That was a perfect setup right there at around 16. I'd be a holder of this name and wait for that red dot. Then you can make the decision on whether you want to sell, but this one has some room to go, it looks like. Watch for that one to break out over 20 there. I'd be a holder of that name and looking to sell either when the stochastic RSI, this light blue line, comes up here and touches the white dotted line like it did right in this area, or you get a red dot on the chart, whichever one comes first. But nice entry there on Wednesday. If you guys got in on that on 16, you're up around 20% right now. So that was a very nice trade there. Again, we only want to buy the day of the green dot, not any day after or before. We want to buy the day of the green dot on the chart. And again, I'm going to guess this one is green on the monthly here too. That one had a really nice move. Wish you would have called this one out back in October of 2024. But yeah, I'd be a holder of that name. You could keep inching up your stop loss. Okay, inch it up there to around 650 now. NSANY. Like an OTC stock. This one's giving you a green dot. Oh, this is Nissan. Nissan is the stock. 530. Just set your stop loss at $5. If $5 breaks, 530 breaks, I would sell it. But you got the dot signal here today, so you want to make sure that that 528 level holds. If you're entering here off this green dot, put the stop loss right there at 5. Let's check the monthly real quick on this one, and that is green. So that one actually looks good. Nissan doesn't look bad at all here. Nice level to watch there. I actually like this stock here. It looks pretty decent, and we're pretty close to the golden zone. We're not way far off of it. It looks like the trend has just broken up. We can see that with the monthly green dot here. I'm going to actually add this one to my watch list. I like this one here, so I'm going to add this one in. If you guys want to know how to set up alerts on your trading indicator, okay, all you got to do is come in here and right-click on the indicator and hit Add Alert. I use the small green dots. I'm going to drop a video this week that's going to explain the different kind of dots. But I think the most important ones for you guys to understand, at least at first, are the small green dots here. Okay, so all you got to do is select the small green dot if you want to set an alert for a buy circle. A buy circle is just the green dot. I use once per bar, and then I set the expiration for open-ended. I can only do that because I'm on a premium account of TradingView. If you guys aren't on the premium account that don't have the open-ended alert, you just have to pick a date. I think you can go out as far as 2 months. But if you have a premium account, you only have to ever set the alert one time, and it will notify you every time that green dot pops up. So every time one of these dots pops up, it's going to notify me. And then you just hit create, and that will notify you. So I have to put this code in here because I call out all of the alerts from my watch list over here in the Discord for our members. So if you guys are a member, you guys get all the daily and the monthly alerts. You can see we got the ETH one yesterday at around 4:05. And you get all the daily and the monthly alerts. If you guys are a member over here inside the Discord, you never miss a red or a green dot over there, a buy signal. So I'm going to set this one here for the daily chart, and then I'm going to go ahead and set it over here For the monthly chart, I do the same thing on the monthly chart. So I'm always setting 2 alerts, one on the monthly and one on the daily. Once again, I just select once per bar, and then I'm going to notify our Discord over there when the monthly dot shows up there for NSAY. This is Nissan Motors. They're a car manufacturer. Okay, so the monthly dot gave us the green there in December. Therefore, it was on our watch list. It wasn't on my watch list because no one ever brought it up until now. So now we're looking to buy every green dot here that we get as long as the monthly dot remains green. Okay, and the monthly dot is green, and you're getting the signal here today on Nissan. This looks good as long as it holds that call it $5 level. As long as $5 holds, this one looks really good for a trade on Nissan, and that one's going in the watch list there. So thank you for that request. Let's go back here to HLN. HLN's right in the golden zone. So this one looks good. It's red on the monthly, though. So what you want to do, if you're in on this, if you're playing the daily, if you're playing the bounce there, is use a stop loss at 9. Your entry should have been right there on that candle. $9 absolutely needs to hold here. I can't see the dot, but it's red. It's definitely red. So be careful on this one. Set your stop loss at $9 there on HLN. If you guys don't know what a stop loss is, please go YouTube it and learn a little bit more about it. But a stop loss is just really a way that we limit our risk, right? If we're taking a trade here off the green dot, we got to expect $9 to hold. If $9 breaks, we expect the move to happen right like this, and we don't want to sit through that kind of a move. So $9 is a very, very important level to watch. Again, if you guys don't know how to set a stop loss, there are some great YouTube videos on it online. I would recommend checking there after this video here. Let's take a look at QUE Pharmaceutical. Okay, this is a penny stock. Green on the monthly. I'm just not really big into penny stocks. A big level to hold on this one is going to be $1. That one needs to hold 1. MDX Health. MDX Health. This one looks a little better than the other one. This one looks like a yeah, I like this one. Okay, green dot here today. You want to make sure that one holds 190. Okay, that one above 190 doesn't look bad. And it's green on the monthly. So you just want to make sure this low of this candle right here holds. Okay, so set a stop loss on this one at 190. Your entry should have been here today off of that candle. You risk it about 10 cents to the downside with a stop loss at 190. GENK. GENK doesn't look as good. I'm going to guess this one red on the monthly, so I wouldn't touch that one. We got GOAT, G-O-A-T. Is that a stock? Or it must be crypto. Okay, it looks like it's too new. I don't see a stock under GOAT. If you're talking about the crypto there, there's just not enough data. It's too new for me to actually see what's going on. It just looks like a rug pull, so I wouldn't touch that one either. XCN. XCN had a very, very nice move. So now that you could see, how far are we off the golden zone here, guys? See, we're sitting 33% off of the golden zone. You got the red dot here around January. So this one has had a very, very, look at that monthly breakout candle, just ripping. Personally, I'd be selling some here. I'd be selling at least half of my position or 25% of my position. I'd probably even sell it all after this move. I mean, from 0.02 all the way up to where we're sitting now is a 500% move. If you got in off of this dot right here on Wednesday the 15th, okay, that was a 393% move off this green dot signal. Okay, so now that we're this far off of the golden zone, right, we come back here to our cheat sheet. Okay, when we get that far off of the mean, okay, remember our mean is the golden zone here. The golden zone is our Fibonacci retracement tool. When we get this far extended off of that mean, that's when we're looking to take profits. Again, if you guys are trading and you're entering on the daily dots like we do here on this channel, okay, you made all the way to the top 593%. This one you made 311%. Remember, most people are happy with 5% a year. You literally made 400% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. In a week, you made 400% if you entered here. So again, the goal is to not be greedy. The goal is to take profits when you see that extension off of that golden zone. So personally, I'd be a seller of XCN here. I would not be looking to buy that one. I would have been looking to buy it right here on the 15th. So wait for the green dot if you want to enter again. I'd like to buy it closer to 0.008, 0.006. If you're buying this thing for fundamental reasons and you think it's going to be the next, the next big thing, then obviously you want to hold it for years and not just, months. But normally if my name goes up 300-400%, guys, I am, a matter of fact, selling some, whether that's 25% of the position, 50% of the position, or 100% of the position. We are taking profits here when necessary, and right now is a great time to look to take some profits there on XCN. FLT must be a crypto. Can you guys specify in the chart request just moving forward if it's a crypto or a stock? It makes it really easy for me. This one's red on the monthly, so I wouldn't touch that one. You got 3M. That one is green on the monthly chart, okay, but way off of the golden zone. So look how far the wave is up here. Okay, when the wave gets way up there, that's profit taking territory. Okay, I'd be looking to take profits on 3M here. Again, if you got in on this dot right here on the 23rd at 126, you're up a pretty nice amount. That's 20-30% off of that move. But when the wave starts to get up here, okay, in this area, this is when we look to take profits, because most likely we're just going to go sideways or go down. So you see the extension off the golden zone. We're sitting very, very far off of that level. Okay, 20% off of that level. I'd be a seller of 3M here. AVGO. AVGO, green on the monthly. Wonderful. Let's look at the daily. You got the signal right there on Thursday. Nice move. But this one looks like it has some resistance here, and you see the separation on the golden zone. I'd also be a seller of AVGO at these levels as well. We got ROP, Roper Technologies. This one's back in the golden zone. But the dot is red on the monthly, so we wouldn't touch that one. BLK, this is BlackRock. Okay, monthly is actually showing red here. So when the red dot shows up, you want to use the last low from where we bounced. In that case, right here is 941. You can even move it up here to 960 if you want to be less conservative. Your entry should have been right here on the 15th. Okay, you're up around 5% at the moment, but you want to make sure 958 holds. That's the bottom of the candle that we got the green dot on. Okay, you want to make sure that level holds, especially when we're flipping red here on the monthly. Because again, when we get that red dot, that normally means, boom, right? Sell-off is coming. We don't want to sit through a big sell-off. Okay, and that is a warning sign. So the warning sign tells us, hey, set a stop loss here, right, at 960. And if it breaks, we sell it and buy back in again down here at 870 or 800 bucks, wherever we decide to land. Okay. Big level right there. Call it 950 for BlackRock. Algorand's just chopping around. Okay. We've been range bound on these cryptos for a very long time. I still like this name. It still has a green dot here on the monthly chart. Okay. We're just looking for entries off the green dots. Okay. The last one came right here at around 36. We had one come here at around 33 and another one right here at 33. So we've had 3 times to buy this in the last month or so, and we're just consolidating right now. Okay, just consolidating. I think the level to watch on this one's going to be down here at 30 cents. As long as that one holds 30 cents, it looks good. Wait for the next green dot if you want to enter again. If you're currently holding the position, I would set a stop loss around 35 or 38 cents, depending on how long you are on it. I'd remain long on these cryptos, guys. I still think altcoin season's just getting started here. The monthly chart just looks like it's heating up with all this volume coming in. So I wouldn't even set a stop loss on algo. I'd just be looking to buy this one on the next on the next green dot here on the chart. Okay, so if that pulls back to 35 and gives you a dot, it's just going to be another opportunity to build your position. As long as we are trending up, guys, we want to buy every single pullback that we get on the daily. Okay, and as long as the last dot is green on the monthly, we have nothing to worry about. Everything is pointing straight up. Okay, normally when you get the dot on the monthly, that normally means the next 4, 6, maybe sometimes even 8 months are going to be up. Okay, and with these altcoins, none of them are even near their all-time highs right now. Okay, and with the state of where crypto is, how it's being mass adopted by governments at the moment at an extremely rapid pace, I don't think we have anything to worry about right now, guys. I'd be looking to buy algo on the next daily green dot, and that one is on the watch list. So that alert will be called out over here in the Discord when it happens. But I would remain a holder, and I'd be looking to buy on the next green dot there on the daily for algo. MIOTA. M-I-O-T-A. Looks like is that a crypto? Again, I don't know, guys. Is it IOTA or M-IOTA? I don't see that one. H-bar. H-bar, another one that's sitting pretty far off the golden zone. So this one's tough. Okay, this one's tough. I feel like a lot of people are buying this for fundamental reasons, but it's already had a massive move, right? It's already had this big run up from 4 cents all the way to 40. That was a 10x trade. If you guys got in on the dot down here in November, you can see 4 cents. The golden dot came. The golden dot is the most bullish indication you can get from the trading indicator. You can see the price was 4 cents. It went all the way up to 40. You put in 1,000 down here, you guys made 10 grand. You put in 10 grand down here, you guys made 100 grand. That was a beautiful, beautiful trade there on H-bar. And it has a red dot here, so I'm watching 30 cents on that. If 30 cents breaks, I would sell it and probably buy it closer to 20 to 25 and look to enter on the next daily green dot. We'll see if that thing comes here in the next couple of days. I think the crypto market is extremely bullish right now, guys. I mean, some of these names for me are sitting too far at a premium. I wouldn't be looking to buy H-bar, but I'd be looking to hold it. I would have liked to trim a little bit right there, maybe at 35. And I want to buy the pullbacks into the golden zone, just like you got right there at 22, 22. Okay, you got a little pullback right there at 25. Wait for the green dot there on H-bar to enter again. I'd be a holder of that name for now. FTM. I'd be selling some H-bar. I'd be selling some right now. Okay, and I'd especially use a stop loss at that 30 cent level. FTM, that one's got a red monthly. So again, you want to be cautious on this and you want to use a stop loss right there at 49 cents. Okay, look to buy or add to that one on the next green dot. Just make sure 49 cents holds, just because we got that confirmation of a red dot there on the monthly. So I don't like it. It's below the golden zone. It needs to hold 49 cents or that chart is going to break. So watch for a green dot if you want to average down on that. And I think that'll come probably here in the next 1 to 3 days for FTM. We got SUI. SUI is also just, this too much of a premium for me. Okay, again, we're just sitting too far off the golden zone for my liking. That's 25%. I'd be looking to trim some here on SUI. Okay, I'd especially use a stop loss at 424. Okay, if you want to buy it, wait for the next green dot. But again, I don't like the fact that it's sitting that far off of the golden zone. Okay, 20% premium. Again, I don't want to buy when everybody else is excited and shouting from the rooftop in the new paradigm phase, right? Oh my God, it's never going down. It's the next biggest thing in the world. That's what new paradigm is. They think it's the next big thing, right? That's what a lot of people are saying about SUI. So personally, I'd want to buy this one closer to 350. If you own it, I'd put a stop loss right there at call it 420. And I'd look to buy on the next green dot if it comes here in the next 1 to 3 days. Okay, that one needs a green dot here in 1 to 3 days, or that thing could sell off. So 420 is a big level. If that breaks, look to buy it around 350 there on SUI. We got XRP and XLM. XRP is another one that's sitting at a very tall premium here. Again, a lot of people are probably going to hate me, but I would personally be looking to sell some here on XRP. Okay, depending on what your time frame is, we're sitting at a 31% premium. We got the red dot there back on Sunday. Okay, the level to watch on this one is going to be $3. I'd set a very tight stop loss. Call it 290. 290 would be the stop loss, but again, we're sitting at a premium here. Okay, it can only get so high off of that golden zone, and 30% is the sell zone for at least our strategy, right? When we're 30% off the golden zone, not the greatest time. Okay, this thing could keep going here. I just make sure XRP holds 290. Okay, we called this signal out in the Discord here. That was last Saturday at 235. That was a really nice trade. Okay, but now we're sitting at a pretty big premium, but we're using that 9 EMA as support. So it's the moment of truth here for the bull market, guys. Okay, 290 is a big level for XRP. I think XRP is going to drag the rest of the market up with it. And as long as it holds 290, I like it. I just put a stop loss down there at that level, but $3 looks like the new support there for XRP. Let's take a look at XLM. Wouldn't be looking to buy XRP up there. Okay, I'd looking to hold it and be getting ready to take some profits here soon. Okay, XLM, same thing. We called the bottom out at 9 cents on XLM here back in November. Okay, you could see, boom. Bottom was called right here in the Discord on the 6th at 9 cents. It went all the way up to 60. Another name that just gave you a red dot, but we're just chopping around right now. Okay, we're chopping around. I like how the stochastic RSI, just like how we like to look to sell when this thing hits that dotted line. When that thing gets close to zero like that, we like to look for entries. So this one's looking interesting. I'd look to buy XLM on the next green dot. Okay, it's not sitting at a massive premium like XRP is. This one's only at a 13% premium. So when I say premium, guys, I just mean like you're buying assets at a premium. So if you go to the grocery store and the grocery store on the sign out front says, hey, groceries are 30% more expensive today, come on in. Okay. You're probably not going to go in, right, and buy your groceries on that day because the groceries are expensive. We want to buy when the price is fair. That's why we like to reference the cheat sheet here. The mean, that dotted line, is the golden zone. We want to buy in or around the golden zone here. Okay, those are the places we're looking to enter off of these green dots. We only buy on days with a green dot on the indicator. Okay, so that's what we're looking for on XLM here. If you get that opportunity again, I would take it on a green dot. Okay, and then when we get that extension off of it, that big extension off the mean, okay, when we're sitting at a 20-30% premium off of the golden zone, that's when we look to take profits. This was where you were looking to take profits on XLM. Again, because we were sitting at a what? We were sitting at a 40%, 35% premium. 30% premium is profit-taking territory. That is where you want to start taking profits. When you're 30% off of that golden zone, that is most likely up here. Okay, we're not trying to time the top. We're trying to sell into the greed. Okay, we want to sell near the top, not right at the top. Okay, we don't want to be greedy here. But XLM will set up nicely off the next green dot on the daily. And again, that will be called out in the Discord. Jasmy, you said Jasmy, when to exit. Okay, so this one broke down below the golden zone is the monthly. The monthly is still green here. So I would definitely use a stop loss, probably around 0.025. I'd be looking to enter again, okay, off the next green dot here on the daily, as long as the monthly chart holds green. As long as the monthly chart holds green, we got nothing to worry about. But we want to enter on all of these green dots down here, right? We want to buy the green dot here, buy the green dot here, buy the green dot here, building a position. And then when the price gets extended like this off of the golden zone, that's where we look to take profits. That was at 6 cents. Again, this is where you should have been taking profits up here. Okay, boom, sold off. Now we're just bouncing around. So next green dot on Jasmy, I'd look to buy. I wouldn't be selling here. Okay, I would not be thinking about selling here because, again, we just had a 60-70% pullback from the top. This is when we should be looking to build positions. So again, entering on the green dots, wait for that next one. I would not be looking to exit that. You probably want to plan an exit strategy if you get the green or if you get the red dot here on the monthly. So watch for that on the monthly. That will be called out in the Discord. The red monthly dots are the dots we really need to think about selling on. We do need to sell on because, again, we don't like to sit through these big rug pulls. Okay, so if that happens, that will be called out in the Discord. We call out all the monthly buy and sell alerts and then the buy alerts on the daily chart over there in the alerts section. You guys can see all the dots popping off here in the alerts section. Okay, but Jasmy, I look to buy this one on the next daily green dot there for JASMY. Cody. And I appreciate you guys' requests. You guys make my job really easy. Hopefully you guys are getting some value out of this. Again, if we can get this video to 150 likes on YouTube, I will give away 100 XRP on Saturday's video. If we can get this to 150 likes, I know we have around 1,000 to 1,500 people watch these. So if we can get 10% of the people just to hit the like on YouTube, guys, I really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. It helps us grow. It helps us educate and have fun. So again, 150 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP to somebody over there in the Discord. We got Cody, another one just like Jasmy. We want to wait for that green dot confirmation. It's trying to build a base right there at around 9 cents. So I'd wait for the green dot confirmation on that. If it breaks 10 cents, it'll most likely go down to 8. But as of right now, 10 cents looks like very, very strong support. I'd look to buy and enter this one again on the green dot if you're long. I'm going to guess the monthly chart it does still have a green dot here. I know the candle's flipped red, but we have another 8 days on the month. So big level right here for this is going to be right there at 0.09. Call it 0.095 on Cody. Okay, and again, looking to enter on the next green dot as long as it comes above that level, or if we come down here really fast and hit 8. Okay, not my favorite looking chart, but yeah, you just want to watch this level right here at 0.096. You can see that's where we wick down to here, where we wick down to here. You just want to see where that green dot comes from. Okay, and if you entered here at 10, your stop loss should have been at the bottom of this candle right here at call it 0.097. Apple, great request here. We had the monthly dot pop off. This was, I believe, last week. Okay, you can see Apple monthly red dot. Okay, and they have earnings coming up here next week. So that monthly dot is very concerning. Okay, I would not be looking to touch this asset until we get green dot confirmation. I love how far down it is on the blue wave. Okay, again, this blue wave is our fear and greed index. People are greedy up here. People are fearful when the wave is down here because that normally comes after a big pullback. You can see Apple got a big pullback here. We've gone down for about 2 weeks in a row. We just need the green dot on Apple. Okay, green dot on Apple. We're going to buy some Apple, folks. Okay, we need the daily green dot on Apple. That dot will be called out over there in the Discord, but I would be looking to enter on that and then set a stop loss, and we'll watch this monthly alert here. But I would not be in a position right now. I would not be in a position at all right now. And you could see the extension that Apple had right here. It was about 15% off the golden zone. You guys should have been taking profits right here on this dot back in December. Okay, so be very, very careful on Apple here. And again, look to enter on the next daily green dot on Apple, and we'll see. We'll assess where that comes. I will call that out in the Discord because I'm actually watching this as well. I want to look to enter around 210 to 200 if we get it. Obviously, earnings is going to play a big role. If they sell off really hard on earnings, we might get an opportunity to buy Apple at a really, really good price. So watching that one, that's a very interesting one this week. We got Coinbase stock. Coinbase is obviously a big winner in the bull market. For crypto, it's absolutely roared here. We had some opportunities to buy it right here in September, another one to buy it in October, another one right here to buy it in November, and now we are extended off of that zone. So I just continue to hold Coinbase here. You got nothing to worry about. I'd watch for a red dot, okay, and I'd sell this thing on the next red dot. You can see the stochastic is now touching that white dotted line, so it might not be a place to trim some, especially if you were buying right here at around 250. Again, our entry was here and our entry was here. Okay, and now this thing is moving. It's above that 9 EMA. You can see when we get above the 9 EMA, which is the orange line on our indicator, okay, it rides it up, rides it up, rides it up, rides it up. That's the momentum indicator. That is the 9-day moving average. Okay, and that is also a part of the trading indicator you guys can get when you download it over there in the Discord. But this was a great entry right here off the top of the golden zone, and another great entry right there off the top of the golden zone. We had 2 signals go off on coin. Now I'd just be holding this one, okay, waiting for the red dot confirmation on coin. That one turned out to be a really nice trade. XOM, we got oil. Oil companies got to be doing good with Trump getting in office here. Okay, that one broke back into the golden zone. You had a nice entry right here on the 20th around 105. It's sitting at 109 right now, but it's got a red dot at the moment. And that one is also red on the monthly. So we're not interested in XOM until that monthly dot flips back to green. Okay, because that one closed red. Taiwan Semi, just ripping here. That one has a red dot as well on the monthly. I think this one's just too extended, too far off. I'd be a profit taker on that one. We got Dell. Dell is also red on the monthly chart, so you want to be careful on that one. Okay, it looks like it had a pretty big move today, so 110 is going to be a very, very important level. Okay, if you want that thing to hold 110, if you want to be less conservative, 108 is your stop loss if you're playing this dot. But personally, I would not be playing it here with the red dot there on Dell. I would be very, very careful on this. It did give you the signal today, so I would have entered today on that. Okay, but you really want to set that stop loss at 108. If 108 breaks, that chart could go into free fall, maybe back down to 80 or so. 108 is going to be a really big level for you on Dell. GM. General Motors, another car maker. That one looks pretty good. We've been watching this one since about $50 here off that green dot right here. It's just going sideways right now. So you guys shouldn't be scared of a little consolidation, right? We got the smart money phase. The stealth phase is when we just kind of go sideways. We're not moving up crazy. We're not moving down crazy. Stuff's just going sideways, right? We're stuck between a range of 49 and 54, up, down, up, right? We're stuck in this range. So 48 is a pretty big level for GM there. We could have entered right there on Wednesday, right there at around 50. So watch for this thing to break out. If that thing can get back over 55, it should run back to 60. So nothing to worry about until you get the red dot. When you get the red dot, that's when you got to make the decision. But as of right now, it's green. You had a chance to enter here and a chance to enter here. So we'll see if that thing breaks out. I put the stop loss at 48 on GM there. QANX. QANX. Okay, this one don't look bad. This looks like a crypto. It's green on the monthly, and it's sitting right at the bottom of the golden zone. So I actually really like this one. I don't know what this is, but I would put a stop loss right there at 0.036. Your entry should have been yesterday on Tuesday, right there around 4 cents. I put the stop loss at 0.036 there. Okay, I like that one. Again, if the red dot comes, you have to make a decision, but we are bullish as long as that last dot remains green. Back up there at 8 cents, that'd be a nice almost 100% trade if it goes back to that all-time high. I like the fact that it's sitting right at the bottom of the golden zone. The lower in the golden zone, the better. You can see we bounced right off the level there. Boom. And now we're bouncing off it here. No idea what this crypto is, but that one looks interesting with that stop loss at 0.036. AMGN. Amgen. Okay, this one's starting to make its move back up, but it's red on the monthly, so we're just not looking at that right now. BTC, he said stay classy. So BTC gave you the green dot again back in November around 64. You're already up about 40% on the trade, but we are getting to a point where it's getting extended here, right? On the daily, we're sitting at a premium off the golden zone. So I wouldn't be looking to sell Bitcoin up here. I'd be looking to sell the next red dot on Bitcoin. I'd be looking to take some profits on that. I'm hoping we can break out over 110 and go up to 120, 130. But I think altcoin season, I think altcoins are going to have a lot better upside here over the next few months than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, again, has already ran 400 or 500% from the bottom, okay, from 2023. It's already up like 600% from that level. So the fact that we're sitting off the golden zone by that much, you can see back here, again, when we get that extension, normally we'll either just go sideways, we might go up a little bit more, but I don't think this is a bad place to trim some, especially on the next red dot for Bitcoin. 100K is obviously that big psychological level, so if you're holding it, I would set the stop loss. I'd call it at 99,000 on Bitcoin. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down here to 85, 90. Okay, but every sell back down to this area has just gotten sucked right back up. So price is very, very strong. Obviously, some very bullish news over the week with Donald Trump and the people he's appointing to the SEC and stuff. So we could see this thing, we could just wake up to Bitcoin being up 10, 20, 30% one of these days, guys. It's not out of the cards. So I'd look to sell my Bitcoin, though, on the next daily red dot on Bitcoin. Thanks for the request. Ethereum, same thing. I think I dropped a video on this today. But once again, we got the green dot there back in December. The last one came right here in November at $1,700. It went up to $4,000. This one came in March at around $1,300. Once again, if you held throughout that time, you made around 150, 200%. You just got the most recent one back in December. And now the daily's just chopping around. So this choppy action gets a lot of people. But if you zoom out of the chart, you can see we're just going sideways right now. There's been some big liquidation dips, but every dip has gotten sucked right back up. As long as we're in the zone, right? As long as we're in the golden zone, we should be looking to buy. And this one had a green dot today, but it looks like it faded. I think the very, very important level to watch on this is going to be 2,900. That's the bottom of the golden zone, but I would be a buyer here of Ethereum on the next daily green dot. We actually got that alert. If you guys want to check your alerts, you just come over here to the alert section, and you could see that that thing came yesterday at around 6 o'clock on the 21st. You can see today is the 22nd. This came yesterday. That was alerted in the Discord, but it faded away, so the bar did not close. So I think that'll come back as long as we can bounce here. But as long as the ETH is above 2,900, guys, we should be accumulating. We should be buying every single green dot that we get down here as long as this monthly chart remains green, right? As long as the monthly chart is green, we can rest assured that the trend is up. So I think we're going to get a big move either this week or next week. And I believe it's going to be to the upside, guys. I don't think the next move is going to be down. I think the next move is going to be up. And I think we're positioned very, very well for that. If we're wrong, right, we always use the stop loss. Here's XYO. That one's also green on the monthly. Okay, I'd just be waiting on that green dot confirmation. Okay, wait for the green dot confirmation. This one needs to hold 0.014. Set your stop loss at 0.014, but we're right back at that zone. Man, it really needs to hold 0.014. So watch for the green dot where that comes. If that comes above 0.014, I'd buy it again. Again, you should have been selling up in this area back in December at that was 4 cents. It's now back at almost a penny. So again, when we get that extension off the golden zone, guys, we need to be taking profits. When you see that extension, that's when we want to sell the red dots. Okay, down here in the golden zone, these red dots, again, we're just range bound. We're just going sideways. We're not going up. We're not going down. We're just going sideways. So make sure this one holds 0.014. And if it can hold that level and give you a green dot above that, I would look to buy it again off the next daily green dot. It looks like the monthly is still holding green. So this one, the play is still on above 0.014 there. We got RGTI, Rigetti Computing. Okay, that one's had a monster move. These are just way too volatile for me, for my liking. I mean, these are like having swings of 20 to 30%. But big level to watch on this one's going to be 10, and that's a 30%. That's a 30% stop. So again, the last dot is green. I just keep inching my stop loss up. I'd now move it up to the bottom of this candle at $11, and I'd be holding that. If you get a red dot, you got to sell. Or if it breaks 11, you got to sell. But I'd hold this one. Okay, hold it until the stochastic gets back up here, or you get a red dot on the chart. That'll be your profit taking territory. Again, we got very extended off the golden zone on this up here at 20. It ripped back into it. Okay, your buying opportunity was actually yesterday, and that was around $10. Okay, it's sitting at 13. It's up 40% today. So move your stop loss up on this to 11, and I would continue to hold that one. LUNR, Lunar. Okay, too far. Okay, I'd be looking to sell this one, taking profits again. Too far off the golden zone for my liking. When we get that far, normally a pullback is coming. We want to take profits on the red dots when we are extended up and off of that golden zone. So I would be a seller of Lunar there. AERO, good request here. Okay, that one's right there at the bottom of the golden zone. Again, waiting on that green dot confirmation. This price action can be very, very frustrating. You actually have a red monthly dot or a red monthly candle there. So $1 is a big level. Okay, 87 cents is a bigger level. You want to make sure that 87 cents holds. If that drops, we'll probably end up coming down to around 50 cents. So 87 is where I'd set my stop loss on AERO, and I'd be looking to buy it on the next green dot. You need to assess it on the next green dot. I can't see what color the dot is because it's too new of a coin, but you really want to make sure 87 cents is going to hold on that. We're sitting right at the bottom of the golden zone. The only thing that's missing for a buy is that green dot confirmation on AERO. COQ. Okay, I'm going to guess, yeah, monthly's red on this one, so I don't want to touch this one, and it's sitting way below the golden zone. That one looks ugly. ORDS USD. Yeah, babe. Okay. Just leave the door open, I guess.
I know, but I just...
ORDS, this one is down here on the floor. This looks like more of a fundamental play. I can't tell you what the charts look like on that one. That one looks ugly. Jasmy, we covered Altcoin. Altcoin's giving you the signal here today. You're going to want to make sure this one holds whatever that level is right there at 0.00000015. Monthly chart is red, so be careful. You just, again, want to set your stop loss right there at the bottom of this last red candle that we're getting the dot on. You need that thing to bounce right here off of that level. Okay, that looks like a meme coin. T-Food. And guys, when I trade this stuff, I don't see that one. When I trade crypto and stocks, I like to trade the stuff that has higher market cap. We did add a meme coin chat here in the Discord, but guys, if meme coins are gambling, guys, the fundamentals, the rules do not apply to meme coins. We want to look for fundamental names, good names. I'm talking about Tesla, Apple, right? I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Apple, Microsoft. Okay, good names that are relevant and have utility. We don't chase meme coins. Okay, that's a really fast way to go broke. And I just don't really encourage it here. You guys wanted the meme coin chat, so I added it in here. You guys can enjoy that, but I'm really not going to be participating in this channel just because I don't chase meme coins. I think that's more of a form of gambling. What I believe we're doing here is placing our entries logistically, right? Using logic to buy when things are cheap, okay, and sell when they're expensive. Okay, and again, we're 1 to 6 months out on positions. So here's Caspa. This one's red on the monthly, so I wouldn't be touching that one either. You got TARS AI. TARS AI is still green on the monthly, and the daily is giving you a green dot here today. You can see the golden zone. One thing to note, guys, if you guys can't see the golden zone on one of your charts, it's because the coin is too new, and there's not enough data to feed that chart. So if I go to the monthly here, I can't see the indicator, right? So there's something I could do. I could go to a different exchange. When I say different exchange, I mean, right, I'm looking at Gate.io, I'm looking at MEXC, Bybit, Bymart, okay? And you can see none of the data is on there because, again, the coin is too new. We need to be able to have data, right? Because we make our decisions based off the data on the chart. Okay. And in order for that to happen, the coin has to be around long enough to feed the indicators. You can see the golden zone's just showing up on this one right now. So I put the stop loss on this one at 0.024, and I'd be buying that one today. This is an AI play here in crypto, but that one looks like it wants to reverse. Stop loss on that trade is going to be right there at 0.24 on TARS AI. We got Sonic. Sonic, not enough data. Can't tell you what's going on there. SUI, we covered this one. Stop loss on that's 421. We got DKNG, DraftKings. We got the Super Bowl coming up here in a few weeks. Stock's doing really good. We called this green dot out here on the 6th of January at $36. It's sitting at $40 now. So I'd continue to hold this name, okay, and just wait for the red dot to sell. Okay, when you get the red dot or when you think it looks toppy, like it did over here, okay, that's when you want to look to sell up at 45. But this has already been a really nice trade. You could consider, you know, selling half or 25% here if you entered off the dot here. That's been a really nice move. Okay, that was about a almost a 20% move there on DKNG, and no telling where this thing's going to stop. My targets would be 42 or 44. It looks like it hit 42 today, so 44 would be my next target. If it hits 44, I would definitely consider taking some off the table there at 44. But see how we're getting pretty extended in the stochastics up here now. Okay, so that's what we want to pay attention to, right? We want to be taking profits on the way up. If you're up 20% on a stock, remember, most people are happy with 5%. If you made 20%, you got to be happy with that. You got to take it either 25, 50, or 100% off, depending on, you know, your strategy and how you feel. A lot of trading, too, is about feeling, guys. Like, it's about managing your emotions. But if you're thinking, right, if you don't feel good about a position, why is that? Most of the time, it's because either you entered at the wrong time or that you have too big of a position on. That's why I really, really want to hone in on that 5 to 10% strategy that we have. Only adding 5 to 10% on these dots, okay? Not going all in here, because if the trade goes against you like it did right here on the 23rd at 39, you're not getting crushed. All you're doing is averaging back down here at 36. So that's the approach we're taking. 5 to 10% increments when you guys enter, not going all in on the dots. Okay, that is a horrible, horrible strategy to just go all in on the dots. We want to diversify, and we want to be smart about where we're entering. Okay, we want to buy things at a fair price, and how we know they're at a fair price is whether or not we're in or around the golden zone. The golden zone is our mean on the cheat sheet. Okay, the mean on the cheat sheet. That is our place where we want to be entering. Okay, and that is where we are looking to accumulate our assets, right? We're not looking to buy when we're way extended off of it, right? Like up here at 48 and 49, because then you're just asking to get killed, right? You're asking to get crushed. So again, we're timing our entries using logic, AI, right? We're using an indicator. We are not emotional about these trades. If you get a red dot, you have to make a decision, right? If you get a green dot, you have to make a decision. Ultimately, there is some decision making here. Okay, but when the wave is down here giving you a green dot, this is normally the best time to buy. Okay, you can see right here on the 6th, great time to buy. You can see right here on the 5th of November, great time to buy. 35 all the way up to 45. That was a monster move right there. Okay, that was a beautiful, beautiful trade. And we got the same opportunity right here in the golden zone on DKNG at around 37. That was really good. I'd be looking to hold that one and sell it on the next red dot. You could even take some off the table right now. We got Iron. Iron's just chopping around, man. It's just holding $10. $10 would be my stop loss on this, but this is just very, very choppy. Everybody wants this move, but a lot of the time it'll chop around before it does that. So as long as Iron holds 10, I like it. I know we got a red dot yesterday, but I would have not sold that because, again, we were in the golden zone. We're not selling in the golden zone. We're looking to accumulate in the golden zone. $10 is going to be your stop loss level there on Iron, and the monthly chart is still green here as well. So I'd be a holder of this name, and if you have this big move to the upside like you got here in November, and we get that extension off the golden zone, that's where I'd look to take profits. But as of right now, just watching $10. If $10 breaks, I would sell that thing and look to enter around 8 or 9. NVIDIA. NVDA. Okay, again, too big of a premium for me. I'm taking profits here. Up here on NVIDIA. This thing has had a massive run. I think this run is going to come to an end here shortly, and we're going to get a correction. Okay, I want to buy the pullbacks into the golden zone, buy the pullback into the golden zone. I don't want to buy this chop. Okay, chop, 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 chop. Okay, wait for the pullback. I like this thing more around 110 to $100. I'd be a seller of NVIDIA here. We got Boeing. Boeing looks good. I'm a buyer of Boeing. I actually have a position on Boeing at the moment. You could see it's down a little bit today, but I bought right here at around 170. It's sitting at 174. We entered on the green dot here and back here in November. Okay, and this one looks like it wants to break up there into the golden zone. So I'm a holder of BA. I really, really like this trade. And again, we were in here on January 17th. If you guys haven't got in on this, I would look to like a 15-minute chart, and I would look for a pullback into the golden zone just like we do on the daily. So the 15-minute is for if you guys miss the daily. If you guys miss the daily dot, okay, you zoom into a smaller time frame, which I like to use the 15-minute. But the daily, again, if you guys entered it at 170, you're already up like 4% on it right now. I like this one over 160. Okay, 160 over that looks good. I'd be looking to accumulate at those levels. Even 170. Okay, 168, 165. You can call it 165 on the stop, but I am a buyer and a holder of BA at these levels. What else we got? Shopify. Good requests. Good requests. See, these are names I like, guys. I don't like the meme coins, the altcoins. I'm sorry, the altcoins I don't mind, but the meme coins and the penny stocks, just our strategy is more for a 1 to 6 month period. A lot of those are pump and dumps, right? They pump them for 2 days and then they just dump them and they go to the floor. There's nothing fun about that to me. Okay, but Shopify, that gave you the green dot back here on the 16th. I'd just be watching $100 on this one. And I like this one as well. This is an Amazon competitor. Again, the monthly chart is green and pointing up. It's a little too far off of the golden zone for me, though. So if you're in this one, if you played this dot, you want to use that stop loss right there at around $100. I put it at 99 and just hold on to that one. But if you get a red dot and it breaks 99, I would sell it. We got POND. Looks like a crypto. Okay, this one looks good. Never heard of this one either, but I'd use a stop loss at 0.015 here on Pond, and the monthly is green, so this one looks good. This one's called Marlin. So if you guys don't know what a stock or cryptocurrency is, we actually have a tool over here inside the Discord called the research tool. So what you could do is type in /info and then type in the ticker, Pond USD, okay, Marlin, and then hit enter. And you could see what it is. It's a high-performance network infrastructure for modern decentralized networks. It's a cryptocurrency. You guys can see the market cap. You can see the total supply, the circulating supply, and a lot more. But I like this one. I like the chart. Looks interesting. I'd be a buyer on the next green dot, and that thing looks like it's probably going to come here a little later today. Actually, new crypto candles close every day at 4 p.m., so we'll get those new candles here today. If that thing has a green dot on the chart here in about an hour and a half, okay, they close at 4 p.m. Pacific time, I would buy it. I'd use a stop loss at 0.015. That's a good call out right there on Pond. I haven't heard of that one. Aurora. Aurora is in the golden zone as well. Big level to watch on this one's going to be right down here at around 16 cents. Monthly chart is still green, so as long as this one holds 16 cents, that one looks good. Another name I'd look to buy on a green dot. This one looks like it's going to bounce too. DNT. DNT's down below the golden zone, therefore you got a red candle there on the monthly. That's not very, it doesn't look very good, but you're going to want this one to hold on to 0.038. I'd look to buy it on a green dot, but you need to make sure that thing holds 0.038. That thing looks like it wants to bounce though, so watching DNT here with a stop loss at 0.038. It absolutely needs to hold that level. SEI. SEI is still grinding down, still ugly. Okay, it's got a red here on the monthly as well, so not my favorite looking chart. If you're in this one, I'd watch for a green dot. 0.033 is going to be the stop. Again, has not been sexy. Okay, that one got rejected. You can see the stochastic hit the top right there at around 47, and it dumped. So this one needs to hold 33 cents. It'll probably go down to 30 and bounce, but watch for a green dot if you want to re-enter on that one. Again, if you're 1 to 6 months out, you should be averaging down on these positions. You shouldn't go all in right here, because if we sell off 10 cents, you're going to freak out. When we sell off 10 cents instead, you want to add to your position here. So continuing to add. I don't like the fact that the monthly candle is red though, so that's kind of a red flag to me. I'm just watching 33 cents on this. I personally don't like SCI that much here. Okay, this one really needs to bounce here in the next couple of days. If it fails to, okay, this chart could potentially come down to 25 to 20 cents. So 32 cents is where I'd set my stop loss. if I had a position on SEI there. Pepe's in the golden zone. So this is one we'd be looking to buy on the next daily green dot. Again, that will be called out in the Discord. The monthly chart is still green. So looking to add again on the next daily green dot here inside the golden zone for Pepe. Snapchat. Snapchat had a sell-off here down to 1050. Looks like 1040 actually. So this is a name you're going to want to enter again on the next green dot. I jumped the gun yesterday and got punished for it. Okay, I'm not a perfect trader here, but this one is also red here on the monthly. So this one really needs to hold on to, I'm going to say $10. Okay, $10 is a really big technical level. Okay, just waiting on that green dot confirmation, but that stochastic is getting closer. And you can see we bounced in this range 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th time if we can end up bouncing here. You can see buyer step in, rip. Buyer step in, rip. Buyer step in. I originally had bought this here at in January at 1080. It went all the way up to 13. I sold some and I re-entered again around 11 and it's sitting at around 1043. So Snap's one you want to wait for confirmation on. For me, this is a 6 to 12 month hold for me. Okay, this thing was at $80 all-time highs. It's one of the biggest, largest social media companies in the world. So I think they're either going to get bought out or they're going to figure it out. I think they have around 300 million daily active users. So that's a lot of people, a lot of eyeballs. And again, I just be looking to buy Snap on the next green dot. I might even buy more once I see that green dot confirmation there on Snapchat. Okay, and that will be called out in the Discord as well. Meta, too far of a premium for me. Again, I want to buy the overextensions back to the zone. This last one came at 450. We're sitting at around 623 right now. So again, just too far of a premium. I'd be a seller here into their earnings. Okay, they got earnings on the 29th. That's Wednesday. I'd be looking to take some off the table on Meta. YouTube, which is actually Google. Google owns YouTube, and that's also sitting at a really big premium right now. So I'd be looking to take some off the table on Google as well. Again, I want to buy the pullback into the golden zone like we got here at 168. That was a really nice trade there. Okay, really nice trade here. Really nice trade here. You had a buying opportunity here and a buying opportunity here. Boom. Okay, did the absolute ripski. Okay, and the monthly chart is still green and pointing up. So this one looks really strong. It's just sitting at too far of a premium. Looks like they got earnings coming up here as well at the end, at the beginning of February. So end of January, beginning of February is going to be a big, big month because all these big tech companies are going to be reporting, and you'll see how the market reacts to it. 1 second, please. So that's Google. Again, I'd be looking to take some profits on this one into their earnings just because of how far we're sitting off that line. You can see when we sit that far off of the line, normally a pullback comes. This is the pullback. This is where I want to be buying. This is where I want to be buying. We want to buy in or around the mean. Again, our cheat sheet, guys, in or around the mean. Not sitting way off of the mean, in or around the mean. Okay, did you miss the boat right here? Yes, you did. Did you miss the boat right here? Yes, you did. But the good thing about it is it always corrects. We always get these pullbacks. Okay, we want to buy as close to the golden zone as possible because we want to buy things when they are at a fair price. Okay, we want to buy things when they are at a fair price. And how do we know it's at a fair price? We simply just look at the fair value. The fair value to me is around the mean, around the average, not way up off the average. No, down here at the average. Okay, I'm not buying my groceries at a 20% premium. I want to buy my groceries at a fair price, okay, or at a discount. So Google, I'd be a seller of that name as well here. I'd be taking some profits. XMR. XMR looks like it's about ready to run. $200 looks like a big level on that one. And the monthly looks really good. I'd be a buyer of XMR here today off this green dot. And I'd use a stop loss at $200. Wow. Wow. Okay, that must be a stock here. That one is in the golden zone, but it's red on the monthly, so I don't want to touch it. XMV. Is that a stock, crypto? Looks like a Canadian stock. Red on the monthly. I'm selling that one. Flux. Flux is also red here on the monthly. You want to be very, very careful. You want to make sure this one holds on to 46 cents on Flux. 46 cents has to hold here. When you get that red dot on the monthly, you need to set your stop loss at the bottom of the level, right here at 46. That absolutely has to hold. If that breaks, you could be in trouble. Okay, but you do got a green dot here today, so this is a good entry candle as long as you use a stop loss at 46 cents. They're on flux. We got ICP. ICP's dropping out of the golden zone here now. Again, waiting on that green dot confirmation. Once again, what are we doing, guys? We're going sideways here. Okay, we're not going up drastically. We're not going down drastically. We're just kind of chopping around here, chopping around. So this one's sitting at 9. I'd look to buy this one on the next daily green dot. The monthly is still green, so we're still good. You just want to make sure we hold, I'm going to say $8 here. $8 on the stop loss. I'd be looking to average back in. Okay, I'd be looking to average down on the next daily green dot, and we'll see if that thing comes here in the next couple of days. Okay, but as long as the monthly holds green, doesn't mean that we can't flip the red here in February. Okay, we just need to wait for that confirmation, and we want this level to hold. Okay, we want this level down here to hold at around $8. If it goes down to 8, though, I would consider averaging down if you're long on the asset. Again, we're 1 to 6 months out on these plays. Okay, so if a green dot comes, we want to look to average down, average into our position using the 5 to 10% rule that we talked about at the beginning. But I would be holding this one, looking to average down on the next daily green dot for ICP. We got Fubu. Okay, this one had the partnership with Disney. That one's still coming down again. Wait for that confirmation of the green dot. That last one came at $1.27. It went all the way up to $6.50. Okay, now we're just pulling back. So don't guess where we're going to bounce here. Just wait for the green dot indication right there on Fubu. We got what? Adobe, ADBE. Adobe's bouncing, trying to bounce here. I saw Denoodle took a trade on this. I don't like it because it's red on the monthly here, but it's really trying to bounce here off of about $400. I'd move my stop loss up. I put my stop at 420 there. 420 is going to be the stop loss there on Adobe. Last dot is green, so again, just be holding. But if it breaks 420, I would probably look to sell that thing. Most likely you will see a red dot on that chart. But again, I just personally don't like the fact that we are red on the monthly. I don't know if a move like this is coming on it, but yeah, it's something to keep an eye on. Looks like they got earnings in March. So watching the daily here, making sure that thing holds 420. Okay, that was just above the candle. We got this green dot on here at around 410. So that's a big level. 420 is a big level for Adobe there. I'd make sure that level holds. We got Ondo. Ondo's still in the golden zone, and that dot is still holding as well. So I would put a stop loss on this one right here at 108. Okay, and I'd be a holder of this name as well. Okay, monthly chart is still green, and the daily's sitting right in the zone, right where we want to buy it. If you get this extension over the next couple of weeks to months, we'll look to sell. But as of right now, we're looking to accumulate on all of these green dots as long as they come inside this golden zone. You got one right there at 140. You got another one down there at 120. It's sitting at 130 right now. You should be about break even on the trade. 108 is your stop loss. And again, monthly chart is pointing up. So watch for a move on this one over the next couple of weeks as well. It's really trying to hold there. You could even move your stop loss up to 120 if you want to be less conservative. So make sure the red doesn't come here in the next couple of days. I'd continue to hold it. If it prints a red, okay, you have to make a decision whether you want to sell or not. But this looks good as long as it holds inside the golden zone. I like Ondo, and I'd be a holder of that name. We got Matic. Matic Polygon. Okay, this was the big altcoin in the last run that everyone was excited about. There just hasn't really been any hype behind it. Not a lot of attention. I just think there's some better names to own, right? You can see this monthly chart here. It's down and to the right. Okay, down and to the right. Not a lot of exciting stuff happening on this chart here on Polygon Matic. Okay, so this one, the big level to watch on this, I'd put a stop loss at 40 if you're playing it, and I'd look to add again on the next daily green dot. I think we're going to see some of these daily green dots pop up here in the next couple of hours in this thread when we get those new candles. Again, the new candles come at 4 p.m. I'm recording this video right now at 2:35 p.m. So in an hour and a half, you should see some green dots over here in the alert section. And again, we enter the day of the green dot. Not before, not after, the day of the green dot. So I'd look to buy Matic again if the green dot comes above 40 cents. 40 cents is a major level, though, for Polygon here. We got Virtual USD. This one looks like it's going to print here tomorrow as well. This one looks really good. I'd use a stop loss at 250. I like this one. Okay, this one looks really good. Monthly chart pointing straight up. No idea what this thing is, but this one looks really good. 250 is your stop loss on that. You should see a green dot on the chart here in about an hour on virtual. That one looks good. Virtual's protocol. Nice request there. Apple, we covered MBLY. Mobileye Global. I heard about this one way back in the day. I think it was back here like $16, but I like the monthly here. This is a really good looking monthly chart. Again, we love these kind of pullbacks as traders. This thing was at $48. It pulled all the way back to 17 cents. That's a massive pullback. Okay, as traders, we want to take advantage of that. This one looks good as long as, I'm going to say $14 can hold. And I'd look to buy this one on the next green dot. That looks like it could come possibly tomorrow on Thursday or Friday if we get that move up. If it breaks 18, that thing should run right back to $23, $24. So I'd be a buyer of this name on the next daily green dot there. We got BABA, B-A-B-A, China. Okay, China. Okay, that one's still red on the monthly, so we're not paying attention to that right now. If you are in the trade, I would just set your stop loss right there. I'd move it up here to $83 on the stop for BABA. Jasmy, we covered. XDC, I believe we covered. Yes, I think we covered this one. It's coming down, so too far of an extension for me. Again, I would have been out on this red dot right there at 14 cents. The extension off of the golden zone, extension off of the golden zone. That's where we like to look to take profits. We're buying down in this area. So if you want to play this one, again, just wait for the green dot. You should have been selling up here at 14 off of that red dot right there, extended off of that golden zone. Swarms. Swarms is popping there on the daily. It's just too new for me. I can't do technical analysis, guys, unless I have the daily, so I can't tell you what the indicator says. What I can tell you is this thing needs to hold 15 cents. IBM partnership with, that QANX? QANX. Someone called that out. I think it was a crypto. We covered it. I thought it looked good. Yeah, it looks pretty good here with a stop at 0.036. They had a partnership with IBM, it looks like. So good call out. That's good to know. This is why the community is so good, guys, because we can figure out this stuff really quickly. Okay, so what Dan is saying here is that IBM had a partnership with QANX, which is that cryptocurrency we were just looking at, and honestly, the chart looks really good. Okay, right down here above 3.036. We got the green dots down here. Okay, looking like it wants to reverse. Monthly charts pointing up. A partnership with IBM, which is a very big tech company, is good news. That's news I want to hear. Unlike HNT, who gets sued 3 days after I decide to buy it. They get sued by a company. I don't think I've ever seen a crypto company get sued besides FTX, except 3 days after I buy HNT. But that's the market, guys. You can't win them all, okay? This market is definitely manipulated and controlled by the smart money. The smart money is the people who, know what's going to happen before us, the politicians, the hedge funds, the people who make the rules, the laws, the regulations. Okay, that's the smart money. We want to buy when they're buying. Okay, that is our goal here. We want to buy when they're buying. So something like QANX, in my opinion, smart money's buying down here. If IBM's partnering with them, okay, smart money's buying down in this area, down here. This is when smart money buys. Stupid money, dumb money buys up here. Smart money buys down here. So watch 0.036 on QANX. And we got Turbo. One sec. Yeah, he does. Oh my gosh. My wife just took our dog to get a haircut. And he looks like a champ. Turbo. Turbo is red on the daily. This looks like another meme coin pump and dump to me. So not interested in that one. NWG. NWG, profit taking territory. I'm taking profits up here with the stochastic up here that far off the golden zone. I'm cashing in on my trade there. LLOY. I don't see that one. Daku sign. This is a good company, guys. This one got the green dot here on Tuesday. This one looks really, really strong here, over $87. The monthly is pointing up, but I really like Daku here above 87. This one looks good. I'm actually going to add this one to my watch list. I might look to take a position on this one as well. Stop loss would just be 87. HLN. We already covered this one. Again, you just want to use that stop loss at 9. The monthly is red though, so be careful. Absolutely use that stop loss at 9. NNOX, this signal went off yesterday. This was a good looking trade. I believe this is another quantum computing trade here. But you can see we got the green dot 2 days ago at about 8. It dipped down to 8. So $8 is a strong support here. It's sitting at 9. So you can wait. I'd be a holder of this, waiting for the stochastic, the light blue line, to get back up here closer to the white dotted line. That's where I look to take some off the table. But the monthly looks good and the daily looks good. NNOX is a solid. This one's considered a penny stock because it's under $10. So $8 is the stop. You're risking $1 to the downside on this trade. But I like it. I'd be a buyer today. I'd be a buyer Friday and yesterday above $8. Okay, this one looks really, really good here inside the golden zone. It looks like it wants to go higher. I like that one. RGTI, I believe we covered this one already as well. Already had a really big move. This one's just too volatile for me. It's up like 40% today. So I just keep inching your stop loss up to the bottom of the green candle. So I put it right there at $11. But again, the green dot came yesterday. It's already up 20% today. I don't know where that thing will top out, maybe 18, maybe 20. But just put a stop loss at 11 and let that thing ride. If you get a red dot, sell it. Or if that's the cast that hits that white dotted line up there, place you could take some off the table. But $11 is a major, major level for RGTI there. AERO. Okay, I think we covered this one as well. 87 cents is a big level. Okay, I'd look to average down on my position on the next green dot. I do not like the fact that the monthly has flipped red, so we really, really, really need to save this level down here at 87. And I would look to average down one last time as long as 89 holds on a green dot. AVAX. AVAX looks good. Okay, doji candle, that's a reversal candle. I like this one as long as we hold $34. 34 looks like the stop. Okay, the monthly is still green. This one looks really good here. Okay, really, really good. Green dot most likely will come here at 4 p.m. here in about an hour. You guys will see that called out over here inside the alert section of the Discord if it does. If it happens, I would take an entry on AVAX at these levels. Again, buying here, and buying here. Okay, in the golden zone. Green dots inside of the golden zone. AVAX looks really good. Looks like it wants to reverse here off at 34. ADA Cardano. Cardano coming on down here. Again, kind of just chopping around. I'd look to buy again on the next green dot. Okay, I think the monthly is still green and pointing up. So once again, just looking to buy again on the next daily green. Again, this sideways action I see a lot of you guys get frustrated on, but we're just chopping around. Okay, the trend is very, very strong still, and we are just going sideways. Again, the sideways phase is the smart money phase, guys. Okay, not moving, just going sideways in a range, not going up big, not going down big. When this move happens, this is where we want to where we want to cash out. Again, you should have been selling ADA up here at 130. It pulled all the way back to 76. That was about a 50% drop. Okay, so looking to buy ADA again on the next green dot, looking to average in there. Okay, not looking to buy yet. Wait for the green dot confirmation. Wait for that green dot confirmation on ADA. We got QNT. QNT green dot today. I'd be buying this one. Okay, stop loss is at $100. But that one is given the signal here today. QNT, I called that one out as well over here in Overkill Trades. I called out CRO today as well. Ethereum had a green dot, and QNT was called out right here. These are my hand-picked trades, guys. If you guys are a member of the Discord, Overkill Trades, these are my hand-picked alerts. These are my favorite ones. Okay, sometimes you get a lot of them, but not every daily green dot is a buy signal. These ones are my picks. Every single day I'll drop some in here. I'll drop anywhere from 2 to 3 charts a day. But if you're in that Overkill trade section, those are my hand-picked alerts for charts that I think are ready to explode. So if you guys don't have access to that, you can come over here to the Become a Member thread, and you can get access to the entire Discord channel. All the perks are right here. It's as little as $4 a month if you guys pay for the year in full. You just have to click this link to sign up, and you get access to everything that we do over here in the private server. But QNT, I'd buy that thing today. TEM, this is Tempest AI. There was that notification that Nancy Pelosi bought this stock, and you could see what happened. I mean, the signal came right there at 34. It's sitting at 50 right now, so you're already around 100% if you got in off this signal here on TEM. It wasn't on my watch list, so I did not see this signal happen, but I added it to the watch list as soon as I saw Nancy Pelosi buying it. So big move there. I mean, it's already up 100% off the signal, so I would probably be selling 25 to half of my position. Just if I'm up 100%, I want to take some profits, right? It might ride back up for another couple days, but this one could be a quick profit taker. If it goes up to 60 to 64, I would definitely take some off the table. But Nancy Pelosi, obviously one of the best political stock traders out there. Her portfolio obviously outperforms everybody else because she makes the laws. She knows the regulations and the deals that are happening behind closed doors. Unfortunately, politicians get that information and we don't. But all that aside, if you would have bought the green dot here on Friday at $35, you would be up over 100% right now on Tempest AI. I added that one to my watch list. It was not in my watch list prior to yesterday when I saw that news go through of her buying it, but now it is on the watch list, so we'll be looking to buy every green dot here moving forward. I missed this one, and if you missed it too, don't chase it, okay, because it's already up 100%. Ford, another car maker here, trying to break out. Okay, this thing's been absolutely clobbered, but it's trying to pop off here. Your opportunity came to buy it right here on Tuesday at 91. So again, watching for the red dot on that one. I'd put a stop loss at 980 on Ford. Google, we covered Ethereum. Ethereum, I'd be a buyer probably today or tomorrow. That green dot did come yesterday. It just faded away, though. You can see it came right there on the 21st. That was yesterday, or that was actually today. But it faded away from the chart. But as long as this thing holds on to 2,900, this level down here, guys, that level where we wick down to, I'm bullish on the name. So I'm buying every single green dot I get on Ethereum down here as long as the last dot on the monthly remains green. And the last dot is still green on the monthly. You could see, it's very possible we could see one of these over the next coming months here. Okay, so I'll be looking to buy Ethereum on the next daily green dot. I might even nibble on some today since I got the signal earlier this afternoon. We got Solana. Solana is off of the golden zone now, so what I do on Solana is set a stop loss at 240. I'd probably actually end up taking some off here. It looks like it wants to run, though. Okay, I'd sell Solana on the next red dot. Okay, wait for that red dot confirmation. The chart is still very, very strong. Okay, green dot here, just absolutely freaking ripping here off the bottom. Once again, the buy signal was down here at around January 15th. That was, what, a week ago at 180. Things all the way up at 260. Okay, it hit 300. So that was almost a 100% move. I mean, that was a 57% move there off of this dot. So if you guys missed it, again, don't chase it. Okay, I would consider selling at least half here and let the rest ride. Okay, because again, we got that extension off the golden zone. Okay, not a fun place to be. I would definitely set a stop loss too at 230 if you hold it. XRP we already covered. ADA we already covered. KAS we already covered. TRX. TRX is looking good. There was an alert put out that Donald Trump's media company, Liberty Financial, World Liberty Financial or whatever it's called, they are buying this coin, TRX. Okay, it's not tradable on Coinbase, unfortunately, but looks like you could buy it on some of the other exchanges like Kraken and Binance. I just set a stop loss on this one at 21 cents. Your buying opportunity came there on Thursday at 23 cents. You're up about 2 cents right now. But I think this one has a lot of upside, and it's right in the golden zone where we want to be buying it. I'd be a buyer here with a stop loss at 0.21. Millennia. Okay, this is Millennia. Donald Trump's wife's coin, absolute rug pull. Okay, this was an absolute rug pull. Okay, so again, I can't tell you anything because I don't have any data on my chart. You could probably get in here to a 15-minute chart, but once again, guys, I just don't mess around with the meme coins. I just don't. I'm sorry, and there's no data on that one for me to tell. But if you're buying that one because it's Trump's wife's company or Trump's wife's meme coin, then that's a fundamental reason, right? Fundamentals are based on what the project does, right, and what the utility they provide. I don't know anything about the utility of it. All I know is that it is Millennia Trump's coin. It went all the way up to 14 and shot all the way down to 3. So probably the majority of people were buying up here at $13, $14. And they absolutely got rugged. So let's look at Trump coin. Looks like it's already listed on some exchanges here. And again, green, went all the way up to 80. The majority of people are buying up here at $80. Oh my God, it's Trump's coin. It's great. It's the next biggest thing, right? It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's huge, right? It's going to go to the moon. It's going to be the next Bitcoin. Okay. Again, guys, I just don't chase things. I don't chase stuff. I have a general rule: if they're already talking about it, we're too late. Okay. I like to wait till the waters calm down. People forget about it. They aren't thinking about it anymore. Nothing's going on, right? Bitcoin back in 2023. Nobody was talking about Bitcoin 2 years ago, guys. No one was talking about Bitcoin down here. This is when I want to load up. Okay. Now everybody's talking about it, right? XRP, same thing. Nobody was talking about XRP down here. We called this thing out in August of 2024 at 50 cents. Nobody was talking about XRP. Everyone hated XRP down here. Now everybody wants to own XRP, right? If you look at the cheat sheet, guys, you're too late, right? The easy money's been made. You done made 800% on this trade. 800% if you held from here all the way up to here. That is unheard of. Okay, so the easy money, in my opinion, has been made on a lot of these names. I'm looking for the pullbacks, guys. I'm not looking to chase anything here. Okay, I'm not saying XRP can't go to $10, but the easy money's been made. And 290 is a very, very major support for XRP, by the way. But I just don't chase memes, guys. We got the meme coin chat over here now for you guys, but you guys can knock yourselves out. But my trading strategy, right? The trading rules are based on logic here. Okay, we're buying things based on logic. We want to buy good fundamental names like Apple, Tesla, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, big projects that people are using: XRP, XLM, right? QNT, CRO, right? Big stock names, IBM, right? Big stocks, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, you name it. Things that have utility, things that are being used, right? That people use every single day, not just something that Melania Trump, right? Trump's team, they dropped a meme coin and I'm just going to rush into it with all my money. I see people saying they were taking out mortgages on their house to buy Trump coin at $80. That's insane, guys. Insane. Insane. People taking out mortgages to buy up here. They're down 50% now. They got slaughtered. Sheep to the slaughter, folks. That's why I started this channel, so we don't get caught in things like that. And if you guys got caught in that, learn your lessons, right? Learn your lessons. Again, if they are already talking about it, if they're already freaking out talking about it, you're too late, because that's when we want to sell. Okay? When retail is screaming about it, you're too late. Okay? You want to buy, that's why it's called the stealth phase. Silence. Nobody's talking about it. Everybody forgot about it, right? Then we sneak in. Then we take our positions, okay? The art of war is to let your enemy act first, and then you make your move. It's the same thing with trading, guys. Same thing with trading. Okay, there's always a buyer and there's always a seller. Do not chase, do not chase, do not chase. If they're already talking about it, you're too late to the party. You're too late to the party, folks. Okay, too late to the party. Okay, Trump coin, I'm just going to wait for the indicator to give me a green dot on it. I know some of you guys are already requesting that, but Melania and Trump, I'm staying away till I see a green dot. I don't want to touch it. Rivian, I got stopped out on this off the red dot here. We got a red dot there on Tuesday. I got stopped out right there. Okay, I entered right here. Turns out it went the other way. This trade was supposed to explode to the upside, and it didn't. It went down. I think I got stopped out at around, I believe my entry was at 1380-ish, and I think I got stopped out at like 1350. So it was a very small loss. Again, the red dot came. We broke a major structure. I got stopped out. So I'm looking to play that one again off the green dot. But I want to make sure that the monthly holds green. The monthly chart is still green. So once again, I'm just waiting for that confirmation of a green dot here to consider re-entering. I'll make the decision. We'll make the decision on the next green dot. But as of right now, okay, stopped out on the red dot here. That was an ugly break. Okay, it was supposed to go the other way. And that one is hurt because Trump's coming in and he's ending all these electric car laws where everyone has to own an electric car by 2030. Obviously, that probably hurt the stock with that information, right? Trump is enacting that. He's saying he's going to pass the bill to end that. By 2030, everyone was supposed to be driving an electric car. Okay, now Trump's ending that. Obviously, electric car stocks are not going to be hot after that kind of a rule. Not saying Rivian can't keep going up. I am seeing a lot more of these cars on the road now. But again, I just want to make the decision once we get that green dot confirmation. Again, green means buy, red means sell. When you see the dot on the indicator, that's when you have to make your decision. This is decision-making day. This is decision-making day, okay? And this was a textbook flush out candle right there. So Stopped out on that one. Wait for the daily green dot on that. ETH we covered. Millennia we covered. Trump we covered. XRP we covered. Again, guys, don't be chasing these stocks here. Don't be chasing the pump and dumps. Okay, let's wait till things calm down. People kind of quit talking about it, and then we can make our move. GAME. Okay, getting crushed. Okay, another one that I just have no data on my chart. We covered BABA, covered Meta, covered AVGO, covered SCI. Algo. Algo still looks good. Monthly chart still pointing up. Looking to buy this one on the next daily green dot. Okay, daily green dot is going to be our next entry on Algorand. That could come around 35 cents. It could come around 38 cents. All I know is we just need to wait and be patient till that comes. I would be a holder of this name, okay, and looking to buy on the next daily green dot. Again, the monthly still green and pointing up. I think we're going to see a big move on this here in the next month or so. Probably February is going to be the month where we're going to have a really big month, guys. Just accumulating right now, right? Stealth phase going sideways. Okay, buying on the daily green dots. Watch for the daily on that one. We got QS, QuantumScape Corporation. Ugly. This one's going to be, well, that's actually green on the monthly. Again, penny stock here. Wait for the daily on that if you want to play it. Not my favorite looking chart. Okay, very, very choppy. Looks like a pump and dump chart. So not a big fan of that. It's sitting at $5. That's more like a penny stock. Just wait for the green daily if you want to play it and make sure it holds $4.60. QULR. Okay, this one looks good for an entry today. Very nice call out here. It's $2 stock. Another penny stock, so obviously very risky. The monthly is pointing straight up. You're just going to want to make sure this one holds $2 on an entry here off the green dot. Okay, I would have bought that one today and set that stop loss right there at $2. That's the bottom of this red candle right there. If that thing breaks out tomorrow, that thing could absolutely fly. So this looks very, very interesting here. And I would have been buying this one today. Again, stop loss on that's 202. That's a good call out right there, guys. That's a really good call out. I'm going to actually call this one out in Overkill Trades for you guys. Thank you for the request. I personally am not going to buy this, but this is a really, really good looking setup with that stop loss at $2 there. TGT, this is Target. Target Corporation. My wife loves Target. Okay, green dot right here today, so you had an opportunity to buy it today. Stop loss on that's going to be 130, but it is still red on the monthly, so not a big fan of that. Okay, not looking to buy names with a red dot there on the monthly, but if you do own it or want to play it, okay, you can get in here to the daily and just identify your level. Okay, 128 is probably the level you want it to watch. Want it to hold, that's where we wick down to right there. As long as 128 holds, you could hold on to that one, but I don't like it because the monthly's green there. NVTS, semiconductor. Okay, this one needs to hold on to $3. $3 is a very big level. It's green on the monthly, but looks good. Okay, I like this one over 3. Got the green dot yesterday. Just needs to hold on to, call it 290. 290 is a big level for this one, but looks good. Looks like that could reverse. 290 is just a very big level there for NVTS. Shout out to Wins, though. He's been calling out some really good plays over in the Discord lately. We got RXRX. This was called out yesterday in Overkill Trades at around $7, I believe. It's up at $7.50 today. Again, we called the dot out right there at around anywhere from, I believe it was between $6.70 and $7. It's at $7.50 right now, up 5. Looks like it's up 8% today. Very nice trade. Monthly chart again was green, and we got the green dot confirmation, right? That green dot with the wave below here, just like it came right back here Tuesday there at $6.50, went up to $8-9. This one came right here in November, went up to about $9.50, and we got this one yesterday, called it out, and now that thing is on its way up. I like that one. I'd be a holder, waiting for that stochastic RSI to come back up here and touch that white dotted line. The stochastic RSI, again, it's just this light blue line. And again, guys, if you guys are new, the trading indicator, you guys can download all of these tools we've been talking about today. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. You'll get all the red and green dots, everything you need. When you come over here to the trading indicator tab, click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your TradingView account to where you will see the same exact tools and charts that I have here on my screen. So that is over there in the trading indicator tab. And again, I have a free course over here with about 7 to 8 videos that you guys can watch. It's completely free. That link is down in the description and pinned in the comments. We're getting close here, folks. Really good request. We covered Mara End phase. I believe that's N. You guys could just call out the tickers for me so I don't have to type out the whole name, but this one's ugly. Okay. Red on the monthly, not touching that one. TMC. That one's green on the monthly. So that one looks good. We just want to wait for a pullback now. I'd be taking profits up here in this territory, waiting for a pullback and a green dot down here now. This one looks good. Okay, you just want to wait for the green dot now. Your entry was right here at $1. It went all the way up to $1.84 again. That's another penny stock. So not a big penny stock guy, but I would make sure that thing holds on to. I mean, I would sell it right here, to be honest with you. I'd be taking profits or using a stop loss right here at 148. And it looks like it's hitting that after hours here at 150. So big level to watch is right there at 130, the bottom of this candle yesterday. And personally, I'd be taking profits. So again, you already made 50, 60% off the trade. No need to be greedy. I'd take some off, at least sell 50%. RVLV. Resolve. Nice bounce on this one. Got the dot there on Wednesday. That was your entry around 29. You're already up around 10%. Sorry, probably about 7%, but 29 is the stop loss. I'd be a holder of this name and looking to sell on the next red dot, but that thing looks like it could go back up here to $38 to $40. I like this one. Again, our entry should have been right here on Wednesday. Okay, right there on Wednesday, $29 is your stop loss on, what was that? That was RVLV. I like that one the best out of your two callouts. This one just looks really ugly. I would not touch this one. Dot. Dot we've been holding for a while here. That one's still holding on to $6 here. $6 is major support for Polkadot down there at 590. The dot is still green on the monthly chart. The daily is just bouncing off a 6, bouncing off a 6, bouncing off a 6. I'm looking to buy dot again on the next daily green dot here. When we get it, I don't know where it's going to come. I got a stop loss set at 590 on this. If 590 breaks, the chart is going to break. And until that happens, right, that's how we're playing it. So 590 is the stop loss. It's sitting around 642 right now. And I'm watching for a green dot like a hawk. I think we're going to get it in the next 1 to 3 days here on Polkadot. XLM we covered. Math. MATH. Okay, that one looks ugly. Okay, that one's getting rugged here. And you got a red on the monthly. So I wouldn't touch that one. Persic. Persic is green here on the daily. I'd be a buyer of this one with a stop loss at 19 cents. 19 cents on the stop loss for Pairs IQ. I don't know. ADA. I have many questions about the indicators of the price below. Can you explain a few features like is the red and green dot more powerful above and below the bottom white lines? What does it mean when the line is drawn between the two dots? Yeah, so when you see the two dots like this, guys, that just means they're divergence, okay? So that means the wave came down here, okay? And then we bounced, and then the wave came back again and bounced at a higher level. So that is called the, that's going to be the alert where if you go here, hit add alert, it's going to be this one. The green circle with divergence. So that is actually more bullish than a small green dot there. But that just means divergence, right? It means that we're bouncing. The wave is bouncing at a higher level. So that is actually a very bullish indication when you see that. Okay, that just means it's more bullish. Okay, it's a better signal when you see that dot connecting there. You can see that one came at 6 cents. This thing went all the way up to around 37 cents. So that was a huge trade there. So that's what that means. And yes, I like to buy the green dots on the daily when the blue wave is down here more than the ones up here. Okay, the ones down here are going to be way more accurate than these ones up here. Okay, there's more meat on the bone when the wave is down here than when the wave is up here. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. What else? Is it worth looking at the white shaded oscillator or the dark blue oscillators? Can you explain these features? Yeah, so these are just wave trends. So when they're below, like I said, when the blue wave is below here, this is when we're typically looking for entries off the green dots because most likely we are in the green or in the golden zone if we are green on the monthly. So as long as the dot is green on the monthly, we should be looking to buy every green dot with the blue wave down here below zero. Okay, we should be looking to buy every single one of these. Okay, buy here, buy here, buy here. Okay, we're not necessarily looking to buy these ones up here, but these ones sometimes can turn into good trades. It's just a matter of preference, right? The odds are more in your favor if something's been very, very oversold. How do we tell if something's very, very oversold? This blue wave is down here, right? And then the white oscillator, we don't really use that one. We don't really use that one very much. The blue one is the important one. This is just a momentum indicator. They're all momentum indicators. So if something's below zero, that's normally when the momentum has been pushed to the downside. As you can see, we've had a pretty big dip here. That's why the blue wave is down here. Okay, so that is what we are looking for, right? We're looking for the green dots with the blue wave down here in or around the golden zone, as long as the monthly chart remains green. Okay, these ones are going to be quote unquote more accurate than these ones up here, and every chart is different, right? Every situation is different. A lot of it depends on market sentiment, right? Where we're bouncing, what the sentiment of the market is. Okay, you can see the green dot on Bitcoin came right here at 69. Ultimately, these are just places you guys need to make decisions on your trades. If you think this is a good place to enter, which it was at around 93,000, boom, take the entry. If you're getting a green dot like way up here, like right here on what is that, November 22nd, not the greatest time. Bitcoin was at 100,000. You saw the extension off the golden zone. Okay, so I just like to focus on the green and red dots, right? I like to buy the green on the daily when it's down here, not necessarily up here. Okay, but there's no one size fits all, guys. This is just one strategy. Okay, no strategy is 100%. Okay, feel free to tweak these rules however you guys want, however you see fit. The only way you guys are going to learn is to be in the game and making trades, learning, failing, succeeding. Okay, that's how you learn, and that's how you can craft your strategy. But this strategy has been developed over 8 years, and I believe it gives a very, very good chance at being successful at these markets and not get stuck buying like something like Millennia up here at $14 and getting flushed on, or buying Trump up here right at $80 and getting flushed on. Okay, that's why we follow the rules. So the deeper the wave, like you said, the deeper the wave, the better on the signals. Okay, down here, buying Bitcoin, right? 90,000. We're up to 110. Down here, buying Bitcoin. October 12th, 61,000. Down here, buying Bitcoin. Right here is 56,000. Buying Bitcoin down here, right? Right here, 56,000. And then our hold time is 1 to 6 months. Okay, 1 to 6 months on the time frame. It's not like buy and you're rich tomorrow. Okay, that's not the goal here. It's to buy and hold and get rich over time. Okay. We're not day traders, guys. 1 to 6 month time frames. Okay, we are looking to buy and hold for at least 1 to 6 months off these signals. Thank you for your questions. Hopefully that answers all of those. MNKB, Mankind Coin. That one's red on the monthly. I would not. Well, the fact that it's red on the monthly just tells you that you have to set your stop loss right here at the low at 580. 580 is a big level. If you played that green dot, set your stop loss right there at 580. Okay, 580 is a major, major level. If 580 breaks, this chart will probably fall apart here. So 580 is your stop loss on MNKD. And again, guys, if you don't know what a stop loss is, I'd highly recommend watching some videos on it after this video. Wow, VThor just absolutely mooning here. Holy smoke. So here's another good example of where we don't chase. Okay, do not chase. I'd be probably taking some profits up here because, again, if you got in on this dot, you were in around 2-3 cents. You're up 100%. Not a bad place to take some off the table, sell 25, 50%. But that thing is absolutely mooning. What's VeChain doing? VeChain's just sitting there. So that looks interesting. And VeChain's got a green dot here. So, yeah, VThor is built on the VeChain network. So that's an interesting move there. I would be probably selling 25% to half on that VThor. ETC, Ethereum Classic looks good here. Okay, stop loss at 25. That is a nice signal there on ETC. I'm going to actually call this one out in the Discord as well. Over here in Overkill Trades. Again, these are my hand-picked trades, guys, over here in the Overkill Trade section. If you guys ever want to reference those, I post new ones every single morning for our members to check out over there. We're almost done here. I like ETC. I'd be a buyer today. Again, we got the green dot today. I'd be buying that name. I would be buying ETC. BBAI. These AI stocks have just been running today. Okay, that big deal with Trump came in, I believe that was yesterday. You got the signal on this one here at 3:30 on Thursday. It's up at 4:44 right now. Watch for this one to break $5. If that breaks $5, this thing could moon. I would set my stop loss right here at 380 to protect your gains here. But that one looks like it's about ready to rocket. Okay, watch for the stochastic to get back up closer to the white dotted line. If that happens, I would definitely take some off the table. Okay, really nice pullback into the golden zone. I wouldn't be buying up here, again, because we're so far off the golden zone. You guys should have bought this pullback into the golden zone right down here at 3, and now you're already up 20, 30%. So now we're just holding, waiting for either the stochastic RSI to touch this white dotted line or a red dot on the chart, whichever one comes first. That one had a really nice move. AVGO, we covered PDYLN. PDYN. Big move today. Okay, watch another AI stock here. AI stock, wow, that thing's lifting off. All-time high was up there at 70. I like this one. I really like this one here. Okay, AI stock here. Obviously, that's a very trendy, thing right now. Thank you for calling this out. DC265, good call out there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one actually on my watch list. So again, if you guys want to set up an alert, you guys have the indicator, all you got to do is hit add alert and then hit once per bar. I use the small green dots for the buy signals and the small red dots for the sell signals. So I want to put a small green dot here on the chart once per bar. I have to add this code in here to call it out over in the Discord, but you guys can just go ahead and hit create on this. Personally, I'm going to put that code in there. You guys don't need to put this code in there. You could just leave this or, type your message, right? You can type in PDYN. That's the ticker name, and hit create. And then you guys will get an email, a text, and a notification over here of when the green dot comes. So I'm going to create that one for PDYN there. And again, this thing just looks like it's getting started too. That thing was up at all-time highs, was all the way up there at $70. So that looks very, very interesting for an AI play. I just make sure that thing holds on to, 802. And I'm going to add that one to the watch list as well. I wouldn't be looking to sell till the stochastic comes back up here and touches the white dotted line, just like it did back here on Monday, December 30th at 14. A lot of meat on that bone, and this is a pretty under-the-radar AI stock, and obviously that is a very big trend right now. Nice call out there on PDYN. AVAX we covered, and thank you for letting me know if it's a crypto or a stock. ITM. That one's got a golden dot. I don't know. Looks like an ETF. Just make sure it holds 45.50. RDW. RDW, I'm taking profits up here. Look at the extension off of the golden zone. Taking profits there on Redwire. Mara, we covered Microsoft. Microsoft, nice move here. Again, green dot signal came there on Wednesday at 420. Sitting at 450 right now. Really, really nice trade. They got earnings coming up here at the end of the week, or end of next week. Okay, but I believe they have a... Okay, so the red dot is still on the monthly. But you can see how we bounced right in the golden zone here off of 410. Very, very nice move. Stochastic sitting up here at the top. Okay, not a bad place to look to hold this one. Wait for the red dot on Microsoft. You could even probably take a little bit off the table right now if you want to with the stochastic sitting where it is. Okay, Microsoft isn't going to move as big as some of these cryptos. If you guys are getting murdered on some of these cryptos, it's because crypto is a very volatile market. A name like Microsoft doesn't move that big. So when you're wrong on the trade, you're not going to lose as much as you would on something like a crypto or an altcoin or a meme coin especially. So if you want something less volatile, guys, I'd recommend looking at some of these bigger name stocks. But Microsoft looks really, really good here going into earnings. That probably could run up into earnings there. Watch for the red dot. I'd be a holder of this name. And if it was me, I'd probably be taking a little bit of profit here today on Microsoft with that big extension. But watch for that breakout over 460 right there. And all-time highs is at 470. So very, very nice signal back here on Wednesday. As you can see at 420, you're already up a significant, probably about 7% on that, which is really good for a stock like Microsoft. NSANY we covered. AERO we covered. Dollar Tree, Double Doji on the monthly, and APY on the monthly. DLTR, I believe we covered this, but I like this one simply because the monthly chart is green here. Okay, I know the dollar tree isn't the dollar tree anymore, though. It's like a $1.25 tree. But $67 is your stop loss, and you got the green dot there. So I'd be a buyer with a stop loss at 67 there, simply because the monthly is green here, and they got earnings as well coming up next month. So 67 is going to be a really big level for Dollar Tree there. APA. APA Corporation. That one has a green dot showing up here this month as well. They got earnings in February, and I would just wait for the green dot confirmation on the daily now to take your entry there on APA. RAMP again, guys. Monthly green dot doesn't mean rush in. Monthly green dot means wait for the daily dot. Okay, and here's ramp. This one's live ramp. That one has a green dot there from, what was that? Back in December last month. So this one looks good. I like this one better than APA. I just wait for the confirmation of the green dot. You see, boom. We took off there at about 29 all the way up to 33. But now it's just too extended for me. So what I would do is I'd set a stop loss at 31, and I would continue to hold this one and look to sell on the next red dot there on RAMP. We got NCT. That's a poly swarm, I believe. Big green candle today. Big boy candle today there. Okay, so 3.033 is going to be your stop loss, but that is an entry candle here today. Big volume coming in there, massive volume. This is poly swarm. Okay, so I don't normally like to buy names that are up 30% on the day. Okay, just not my favorite kind of green dots, but if you want to play it, put a stop loss right there at 0.033. I'd probably be in here on the 15-minute looking for these pullbacks on the 15. Okay, but NCT, that one is given the signal here today. Very, very volatile coin. Again, these altcoins are very volatile. You can lose all your money trading them if you're trading too low a market cap stuff. But it had a really nice pullback here, and you got the reversal candle today, and the monthly is still looking really, really good as well. So definitely use a stop loss on that one at 0.033. PR. PR, red dot today. I'm taking profits there. Lunar, LUNR, Innovative Machines. Profit taking territory for me. Okay, way off the golden zone. I'm taking profits. Your entry was right here at 18. You're up around 30%. That's a great trade. Okay, great trade. If you want to hold on to it, keep holding on to it, but use a stop loss at 20 there. I'd look to sell LUNR here by the end of the week at least. By Friday, I would be taking profits on that one. NGS, natural gas. Okay, this one's moving really, really nicely here. Okay, green dot on the monthly, of course. We're looking for these pullbacks now, right? We want to buy when the green dot is down here below the zero line, just like it was right there at 24. It's up 20% from that time. Okay, nice 20% move there, but it's up in profit taking territory. That extension off the golden zone, I'm taking profits there on NGAS. TAO. I guess that's a crypto. Monthly is red candle. Daily chart, pretty choppy. Use a stop loss at, call it 380. 380 on the stop. Look to average down on the next green dot as long as it comes above 380 there. If 380 breaks, I would sell that one. FET USD. Okay, green dot showing up today. This one's just really choppy. I'm going to guess it's red here. You got a red dot there on the monthly. So that one absolutely needs to hold this low at 113. Okay, 113 has to be your stop loss. You could take your shot at it today, but I think there's some better names to own that are pointing up and not down here. That red dot is very, very, very concerning. Okay, 113 has to be your stop loss on FET. You got WLD, probably a cryptocurrency. That one's trying to heat up here as well. Monthly candle is red. I don't like the monthly candle. It's going to be interesting to see how some of these monthly candles close out. But if you're playing this one, 177 is your stop loss. Not my favorite chart, right? Monthly red, 177 has to be your stop here. Your entry is today at 230. You could even move this stop loss up to like 190. Got some big volume coming in today, though, so that's good. So I would be a buyer today with a stop loss around 190 on that one. Snap, we covered. CPRT. Copart. Nice bounce there off this green dot back on Wednesday at 56. We're holding this one. Yeah, monthly chart doesn't look too hot. Not a big fan of this one. I know it's breaking out, so just use a stop loss at $55 on this one. You can see the stochastic RSI is up there touching that, so that's a place to kind of be cautious and play the run up. I'd even move the stop loss up to like 56, 56 on the stop loss for CPRT. We got Lyft. We're getting pretty close here, folks. And thank you guys for the request. If you guys have those for next week and you missed out, just drop them in that chart request thread there. Lyft just hanging around, but it has a red dot there on the monthly, and it has earnings coming up. It looks like probably the beginning of February. So 1275 is a big level that you want it to hold. I put a stop loss at 1250. If 1250 breaks, sell it. You should have been in here on Wednesday. That was at $13. So 1250 is just a very major level for Lyft. If 1250 breaks, this chart is going to break as well. So 1250 is a very, very important level for Lyft there. Toyota Motors. I like this one. I think I dropped a video on this today, but that one has a green dot here today. We actually called that one out in Overkill Trades, moving the stop loss up on this one to 180. This one gave us the signal here on the monthly here in January. See, the last time we got the signal was back here in May of 2023 at 137. It went all the way up here to 260. That was a beautiful move, and you're getting the same signal here on Thursday. Trump has said he's going to be very pro-American car makers. He's going to start putting tariffs on places like Canada who manufacture cars. So that's good for American car companies. 180 is the stop loss. You got the green dot here today, so that's the buy signal. I'd be buying this one today and putting that stop at 180 here on Toyota Motors. I really like this one because it has a green dot there on the monthly as well. So Toyota Motors looks good. Looks really, really good. That's probably one of my favorite ones today. That was called out in Overkill Trades today as well. We got Disney. We called this one out yesterday. Okay, this one's looking good too. So you just want to make sure this one holds 106. Call it 105 on your stop loss for Disney. Okay, and that one looks like it's reversing. All the price action starting to point up. We got the reversal. Okay, the monthly dot is green. Disney's a very, very strong player in the streaming space. I don't think people give them enough credit. They just think of Disneyland and Disney World. But they are one of the biggest streaming companies now in the world. They got Hulu, they got Disney Plus, and now they own 70% of Fubo. So they are right up there with Netflix. They're not as big as Netflix, but they are right up there. And that one, again, has the green dot from yesterday. We would have entered yesterday. Stop loss on the trade is 105, but I would be a buyer of Disney at these levels. We got JD.com. Okay, this one's pumping. Okay, this one's starting to get that extension there. Still green on the monthly, so this looks good. Just keep inching your stop loss up. I'd probably move mine up here to, just call it $36. Okay, $36. Not a bad place to take some off if you were in right here on Tuesday at 34. Okay, you're up 20% on that trade. Not a bad place to take some off. Just continue to move your stop loss up. 36. Watch for a red dot. I would probably be selling 25 to 50% here off a 20% move. Okay, that's a really nice move there on JD. Just put your stop at 36 there. JNJ. Oops. J&J's ugly, right? Red on the monthly, not touching it. Oops. Clove, I hope you're talking about this one. This one looks good here on the monthly chart, but it's just too extended for me on the daily. So I'd be taking profits up here in this territory with that extension here off of the golden zone, okay? We're buying down in this area, okay? Buying here, buying here, buying here, okay? Beautiful, okay? Beautiful trade there. Nice move from 3 to 4. That's around a 30% move. Taking profits up here on CLOV. EVEX. EVEX is bouncing as well. Okay, it got the green dot yesterday, so your stop loss needs to be right there at 440. And I believe this one is going to be green on the monthly as well. So looks like another penny stock, but $4 is going to be $4.40 is the stop loss. I'd be a holder of this name as long as the last dot remains green. We got CRDF. Okay, this one looks good too. Another penny stock here. Start a penny stock channel. We got a meme coin channel. We need a penny stock channel. Okay, I don't trade penny stocks for the record or meme coins. Okay, I own one meme coin. I don't sit there and look at them all day though. That's gambling to me, guys. But if you guys want to try to make money that way, all the power to you. But just as fast as you can get rich on those things, you can go broke just as fast. So be very, very careful when you trade the meme coins, guys. That is not a good way to focus on crypto. There's a lot more ways to make money in crypto than meme coins. Very high risk investments in meme coins, right? So this one right here. Green dot yesterday on the 21st. $3 is our stop loss. Again, this is a penny stock, so I don't know what it does. The monthly looks really good, though. Okay, I might drop this one in the Discord just because I like where that green dot is coming there. We got Overkill trades over here. Again, these are my hand-picked trades, guys. My hand-picked trades are posted over here in the Discord for you guys. But this one looks really good here. Okay, CDRF. I know it's a penny stock. You just want to make sure it holds $3. If $3 can hold, this one could be a really, really good trade here. Again, I don't know what this thing is. So again, if you guys come over here to the research tool and you type in /info, enter the ticker, CRDF, I believe it was. You could see what they do. You can see what the stock or the cryptocurrency does. You can see their market cap. You can see they're a clinical stage biotech company that treats cancer, which is very interesting. So $234 million company. Very, very interesting looking stock here. Okay, this is a penny stock I might take a stab at. But yeah, I like it over $3. Set your stop loss at $3. Again, the monthly chart looks really, really good. Looks like it was up here at $25 back in 2020. And all-time highs was up there at 1,000. So, wow. Okay, stop loss on that one. I'm going to add this one to my watch list as well, guys. This is hilarious. I don't normally look at penny stocks, but this one looks very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and set up the alert here. Oops. Again, if you guys want to set your own alerts, you guys can do that. All you need is the trading indicator. You just right-click, hit Add Alert. I do once per bar on a small green dot. Okay, on a daily chart, that will call out the daily green dot for us over there in the Discord now on CRDF, but we already got it on Tuesday, and that was yesterday. So I'd look to enter this one, and again, the stop loss on it is going to be $3. That one's on my watch list. Wald, good call out. Thank you. Wald is going to be green on the... Wow, it is green on the monthly. Another one, I don't know what it is. So again, we can come over here to the research tool, type in /info, hit enter, WALD. And you can do this with any crypto or any stock if you guys are over here in the Discord. You can look it up. You can see the market cap. You can read about the project. You can see they're a beauty and wellness industry. They are based in London. And they are a $386 million company. So that's the market cap. Lip color products, browner, all that women's stuff, you know. Obviously, a big money maker with how much women spend on that stuff. Not my wife, thankfully. But, yeah, I'd watch this one. I'd watch 275. I put the stop loss right there if you want to play it. It is green on the monthly. It's a very interesting chart, but not my favorite. I like that other one you called out a lot better that I added to my watch list. I don't know which that one. CRDF looks way better. CCJ. CCJ's doing the Ripski here. Okay, but it's got a green month or a red monthly here. So you want to be careful. I'd probably be looking to take profits on this one here by the end of the week. Set your stop loss at $52. If that gets up around 59, I would sell it. But you can see the stochastics about to top out. Normally when that hits the white dotted line is when the momentum stops. We might go sideways and up a little bit more. But again, our goal is to get out near the top, not at the top. And I don't like the red monthly dot on CCJ here. So make sure you use a stop loss at 53 on this one. I'd continue to hold it. And as long as 53 holds, that one looks good. Algo, we covered Bonk. Bonk's got a green dot today here as well. Stop loss on that trade is going to be right here. Call it 0.03. Okay, I'm dropping this one over in Overkill trades as well. Bang. Okay, right there on Bonk, you got the green dot that was called out. And it's a red candle on the monthly, so it absolutely needs to save that 3-cent level. That's about a 10% risk to the downside. I'd probably put it right there at 0.028. But you got that green dot here today. Again, this was a better one to enter on here on Wednesday, but that doesn't mean this thing can't continue here. So that's about to close here in 30 minutes. And if that thing can hold on to 0.0003, this could set up for a really nice trade. And again, we're looking to sell when we're way extended off the golden zone like we were back here in November. Okay, right up there at 6 cents. That was the red dot to sell on right there. Bang, selling right there. Okay, so nothing to worry about as long as that one holds 3 cents. I just dropped that one in Overkill trades as well. They're on Bonk. Pepe, we covered PENGU. Okay, daily chart selling off. Looks like a newer coin, so I don't have a lot of data, but just wait on the green dot confirmation on that one. ETH, we covered ENA. This is an interesting one because Trump's company was actually buying it as well. And that's got a green dot right here. from yesterday. That was Tuesday, so it's still right in the same range. I just make sure that one holds 80 cents. If 80 cents drops or stops out, you should see a red dot, but you'll be able to average down probably around 60 or 70 cents. I'd be a buyer of this name here. If Trump's buying it here, it's probably not a bad place to be buying it at the moment. It's sitting at 85 cents. And we would have been a buyer as of yesterday, and it's sitting right in the same range as it was yesterday. So I think ENA looks good. I can't buy that one on Coinbase, so unfortunately I'm not buying it. But if I could buy it on Coinbase, I probably would be throwing a little bit in it because it's sitting right on the golden zone, giving you the green dots down here, right with the blue wave down here. That is prime time place to be buying, guys. Prime time place to be buying if you are using our strategy. And AERO, I don't like how this one's breaking down, so don't panic on this one. I think this one needs to hold 87, 85. I think we covered this a couple times, but 87 is a big level. If you get a green dot above 87, absolutely look to buy this one, but be cautious, right? This one's tough, okay? If you were buying this green dot here, you were buying right at the same price we're sitting at right now, which is 104. So watching this one for a bounce, again, just wait for that confirmation, and then you can average down when that thing comes. But you can see we wicked down to 87 here. Buyer stepped in and sucked it right back up. So 87 absolutely has to be your stop loss here on AERO. 87 cents is your stop loss. Jasmy, we covered Stargate. Stargate Finance. This one's on Coinbase here. And this was like their AI. They were talking about AI, something to do with Stargate or something like that. Stargate Finance. This actually looks really interesting with a stop loss right there at 90. I'd be buying this one today. I'm going to drop this one as well over here. Is the monthly green? Yes, the monthly is green. This looks very interesting, guys. This looks very, very interesting. Okay, I'm putting this one over here in Overkill trades as well. Boom. And I'd be buying that thing today if I had some money and I wanted to go long on it. I put the stop loss down there at 30 cents. If it breaks 30 cents, sell it. But this one looks interesting. Okay, this was back at 140 back here in February of 2023. That's 500% back to the top. So you're getting the signal here today. I'd buy it with a stop loss at 30 cents. Again, 5 to 10% allocations on these dots. 5 to 10%. And Tempest AI we covered. So that's it for the chart requests for today, guys. That's everything. If you guys have those, again, throughout the week, just drop them over here in the chart request thread. If you guys are not a member, feel free to become a member over here inside of the Discord for as little as $4 a month. You guys get all the trade alerts, the weekly watch list, advanced market analysis, the ability to request charts, 24/7 trade support, member chat. We got Spartan chat over here, okay, stock chat, crypto chat, meme coin chat, all the chats. These are very live throughout the day, so you guys can connect with other like-minded investors. We drop a watch list every single Saturday. That's going to be my green list over here. Okay, we cover this every single Saturday for you guys, so you guys can check that out. The last video dropped right here. You guys can see all the latest news and things happening in the markets over here. Okay, you got the latest videos. These are the latest YouTube videos. You can see the watch list from last time, the last week's chart request video. Okay, the server is free to join. We just have the paid $4 a month membership if you guys pay for the year in full. The Discord is free to join, though. We have frequently asked questions, the cheat sheet we talked about, and that free trading course down here. I recommend if you guys are new to the channel and you want to learn more about the strategy, going through and watching these videos. There's about 7 to 8 of them completely free for you guys to take a look at, the trading rules and the trading apps. So if you guys are new, I trade crypto on Coinbase. I trade stocks on Robinhood. And TradingView is actually the website that we were using today. So you can create your free account over here. And then if you guys want, the trading indicator is right here in the trading indicator tab. All you got to do is click this link. It's a couple of clicks and your charts will look exactly like mine. You'll get all the red and green dots, everything loaded up inside of your chart. And you guys can start trading using the same exact rules and the same exact strategy if it fits your investing style. If you guys have any questions about anything and you're not in the Discord, feel free to email me at overkill@overkillinvesting.club. That is my email. Obviously, if you're a member, you guys can chat with me over here inside of the chat. I'm in here every single day, almost doing this with you guys full time now that we have over 1,000 members. I appreciate all your guys' support. Again, if we can get this video to 150 likes here on YouTube today, I will give away another 100 XRP just like we did last week. All we need is 150 likes on the YouTube video, and I will go ahead and do that giveaway for you guys. I love giving back to you guys. You guys give me so much, and you guys have helped me so much. I love teaching this stuff. I love talking about this stuff, and it's great to have a community when we're doing it. Okay, it's a lot better to get rich with people than it is by yourself. Okay, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us, the Spartan community, baby, the Overkill Army. We're here to take over. So with that being said, again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. Please, please, please read the server rules if you guys are new. One thing, I will never add you as a friend on any social media, on Discord, on TikTok, on Facebook. I will never add you as a friend, or I will never send you a DM asking you to send me money or cryptocurrency, okay? I will DM you back if you DM me, but I will never reach out to you first. I will never add you as a friend first. It's nothing personal. It's just a way that I could mitigate the scammers, because there are a lot of people out there trying to interpret me. So please, please, please be aware of that. Read the rules. And again, if you guys want to email me, my email is overkill@overkillinvesting.club here in the Discord. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all the new members over here in the last couple of days. Love seeing our community grow, guys. Love seeing things happen over here. People joining up. Folks, getting a lot of good feedback lately. And all the new recruits, all the new people to the server. I just want to say welcome. Welcome aboard. And let's continue to stay on top of these markets, guys. Nothing gets by us. We know what's going to happen before it happens, okay? Men lie, women lie, but the charts don't. That's why we look at the charts. That's why we time our entries off the charts. And again, the dots don't lie, folks. The charts don't lie, okay? Bitcoin getting called back here in 18K was not rocket science. It was simply just waiting for the dot, okay? Waiting for the dot, waiting for the dot, and then attacking, and then making your position, making your decisions based on, right, AI and an indicator, rather than having to emotionally make the decisions yourself, okay? We rely on the indicator to buy and sell. That's where we like to take our positions. And again, we're swing traders, 1 to 6 month out at all times. If you guys can't do that, I'd recommend finding a different channel, maybe going to do some day trading or something. 90% of people fail at that, so I decided to take a different approach. If you guys have any questions, again, feel free to email me or hit me up over here in the Discord. We'll be back on Saturday for the watch list. That will be dropped inside the watch list thread and also over here inside the latest thread. Again, 150 likes on the video, and we will give away 100 XRP on Saturday's video. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.